Hi again, everyone, and welcome to the High School Football Zone here on WHHI-TV. I'm Dale Planica. With me is Chuck Zapek, my esteemed colleague. This is the pregame show for the Hilton Head Christian Academy game against Augusta Christian. And with us is one of our sponsors, Terry Reeve.
Terry, you've been very active with us this year. You have the Powerhouse Player of the Game award we've been giving out every week, but you're also very active in the community. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what Powerhouse Gym is doing in the Hilton Head Bluffton area.
Well, we're very involved in the community in any aspect with the kids involved. We are involved, we're a sponsor with the Rec Center. Hilton Head High School special needs kids come in once a week and do cleaning and involvement and Zumba and stuff like that. We teach a class every Friday morning at the Elementary Creative Arts. We've done something with the Bluffton Boys Club. We've done something with the Hilton Head Boys Club. We're part of the community. We want Powerhouse. When they think of community people that are involved, we want the people to think of Powerhouse.
No, I see in the gym here you even have a couple of, for the cancer awareness, you have some pink treadmills. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. As everyone knows, October is Breast Awareness Month. And I'm a breast cancer survivor for 12 years. And last year we decided that we would purchase some pink treadmills. And what Cybex does is for every mile someone walks on the treadmill, they donate 10 cents. So next month we're hoping to have a big check for the cancer research.
I think you'll need Dale on the treadmill for that one.
We're going to need Chuck's wallet, I think. Terry, you also, for all our games here, each week, you've been presenting the MVP award at the end of the game. And tell us a little bit about that.
That's been excitement. I've had the opportunity to let some of my staff go and do it. The boys do it, some of the girls, and what an excitement thing to be a part of the community, whether it might be a school that's not local or a school that is local, to actually give that child an award for something that they accomplished so much, MVP player, that's something that's very important to us.
And I know you do a lot with the children here at Hilton Head High School, especially the children with special needs. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we started that last year with Stephanie Ferris is in charge of that program with special needs kids, and they normally don't have a lot of activity off the premises. So they bus them here every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. This is our second year, and these kids are not social, they don't get out, and they have just blossomed in the last year. For instance, I have one, and we call him Mr. Powerhouse. I mean, he comes in the door and he knows exactly what to do. He knows to get the towels, he knows to get the water bottles, he knows what to do as far as clean them, and the parents love it, the teachers love it, but we as Powerhouse employees and the members, we love it too.
Well, we thought Mr. Powerhouse was Tony Virgo.
That's right. Well, Terry, thanks very much for being with us here today. And Chuck, we're going to be right back. We're going to have Coach Lewis here on the pregame show. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI-TV.
Welcome back here on the High School Football Zone pregame show, and with us is Coach Tommy Lewis of Hilton Head Christian Academy. And Coach, you've got a game tonight with Augusta Christian.
Yeah, they're a very strong team, very strong program, and we just hope to give them a good game tonight.
Coach, going back to last week, you played the rematch of the state championship game. This week you're playing an undefeated team, so it's two very worthy opponents back to back. How do you feel coming out of last week's game? What are some of the things that you thought you achieved that you want to carry into this game?
Well, certainly when you win a close game like that, it builds a lot of confidence. And our kids are confident right now, but at the same time, we have plenty to work on, looking at the video on that game. So we know that Augusta Christian is a very good team at every phase of the game, and it'll take our best game to really even compete with them. They're a big 3A school and undefeated, so those credentials speak for themselves.
Coach, you've got a bit of a challenge here. You've got a freshman starting at quarterback who you might be a little bit familiar with. How difficult is it to coach your own son?
It really hasn't been that difficult. He makes it easy. He's a hard worker, loves the game, has a passion for the game, and so it's been a joy. And as much as we can, we kind of try to keep it professional, so to speak. he's the quarterback and I'm the coach, and we try to maintain that relationship when we're out on the field.
Well, they say to build a good football team, you start with the quarterback. That's the face of your team, and the second most important player is your backup quarterback, and the third one is the head coach. You seem to have the first two filled in very well, because Macarelli, who's only a sophomore, he went both ways as a safety and a wide receiver, and you put him in the Wildcat as the quarterback.
Yeah, well, we're going to find ways to get Brad out on the field. He's a tremendous athlete, has a great head on his shoulders, very competitive, and well, you know, the results speak for themselves. I mean, he's, you know, through 4 games, he's our second leading tackler, and just is our quarterback out on the field on defense, always in position to make the play, and then he does a great job out on the field on offense. To have him as a backup is very much the luxury, and again, because he's such a great athlete, we're going to find a way to get him on the field.
Coach, of course, all those guys in the backfield, they can't do very much without the guys up front in front of them. And last week we honored with the Powerhouse Gym MVP award Kyle Weaver. Can you tell us a little bit about his play? He's now a senior, and you've got a pretty strong offensive line, don't you?
Yeah, well, and Kyle has a lot of guys with him up front that have been with the program for a few years, and that really is the strength of our team. And you know, Cole Malfris, Nick Borgie, and Kyle Weaver have been with the program for a while. Alec Westmark, Corey Cheadle, Clay Oliver, Reed Schindel have just done a great job of filling in and making that unit the strength of our team. And Kyle in particular, I mean, he's already got an offer from Citadel that he's committed to, and I look forward to following him in college.
Now, you mentioned a couple of players there. Oliver is one of the players that went both ways last week. I thought he played a fantastic game defensively as a linebacker. What did you think?
Oh, absolutely. Clay's tenacious. In fact, you know, he had a great year last year as a sophomore. He just has a nose for the football, backs down from no one, and really hits hard when he brings it.
He was the second player I was thinking about for a powerhouse player of the game last week after Kyle Weaver. And you know, these players, I think, have garnered a lot of attention through their development and their coaching from their staff.
Well, they do a great job. They do great.
Well, we're going to head on out to the field now, and for the kickoff, we've got Hilton Head Christian Academy hosting Augusta Christian. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI-TV.
The 2011 High School Football Zone is brought to you by McDonald's of Bluffton and Hilton Head, and by Time Warner Cable.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome to the High School Football Zone here on WHHI-TV. I'm Dale Planica. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action tonight's game, and with me is the venerable Chuck Zapek. Chuck, great game tonight.
I think so. We had a rematch of the state championship game last week. Now we're getting a rematch of the only regular season game that Hilton Head Christian Academy lost last year, and that's Augusta Christian. The Lions are coming in now off of starting the season 4-0.
Well, Augusta Christian, of course, they're in a 3A division, and they're in Georgia, and they're playing a 2A team in South Carolina. So you go figure that one
out. Well, I think what that means is that there's more kids in that school, and you can tell too by just looking at the size in the pre-game here of the Lions from Georgia. They are a little bit bigger, and they have a lot of players on the sidelines to back them up. So there's pretty good depth there.
Well, the Hilton Head Eagles, last week they avenged their loss in the state championship game, so maybe they can avenge their only regular season game loss from last year tonight. It's a pretty decent night for football. We got rain clouds all around us, but we're dry. Tony's got a big tent set up for us here, and we're just about ready to kick it off. The Eagles will be receiving, as Augusta Christian will be kicking off from our right to left. I know they got a great punter. We saw him in pregame, but he's not kicking off here. It's going to be number 22, Kent Brace. Kicks it down to about the 3-yard line, 10, 15, 20, and taken down at the 22-yard line. That's going to be, looks like Alex Martin, number 19, with the return. So
Alex Martin comes in tonight's game needing only one more TD reception to be the leading all-time TD receiver for Christian Academy ever.
Well, he's a senior and one of their big playmakers on offense. And, of course, we'll be starting with the freshman at quarterback. That's Caleb Lewis. And he'll see if he can get this motor running here tonight. And Tyler Chisholm, I'm sure, will be back there with him, number 8. That's the featured running back.
Well, 19, Alex Martin, he had 5 receptions for 120 yards last year against this Lion defense.
Good snap. Hand off to Chisholm. Goes nowhere. It'll be second down coming up.
Well, we saw last week in the game where they started off on offensive plays and they run the zone read, as it's called. This is a draw, and the quarterback is just reading number 7. If he comes up the field, he leaves it in the stomach of the fullback, who goes up the middle, and this time it's defense. If the defensive end had followed a running back down into the line of scrimmage, the quarterback would have pulled it out and run around the end.
Okay, we got, they had an empty backfield, but now Chisholm comes back. Now he goes back out to the slot. Empty backfield. Looking to the left, got a man, overthrows him, and had actually 2 men in the area, but it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, nice job here by looking one way and coming back the other way, and which froze the safety number 18. That was the reason why it was almost a completion. Just put a little too much underneath the ball.
Tonight's game is brought to you by McDonald's Restaurants of Bluffton and Hilton Head. Try the new Mango Pineapple Real Fruit Smoothie from McDonald's McCafe. Try it today at McDonald's. I'm loving it. 3rd and 11.
4 down men linemen. And they're coming with the middle backer, too.
And they get it to the back. Coming out of the backfield. It's got some running room. That's Tyler Chisholm.
Oh, nice run.
And he's going to pick up the first down. It's Walgreens, first down.
Yeah, Tyler Chisholm, he plays on the defensive side of the ball, too. Uses his speed this time to run away from number 5, the middle linebacker. Gets a block by Alex Martin. Then he's able to make a move around a would-be tackler. And without that effort, he would not have picked up the 5 or 6 extra yards that was needed for that Walgreens first down, Dale.
All the way out to the 45-yard line.
Pretty exciting run there.
That was great. They had trips to that side, and then they dropped the back underneath it, and it was almost like a screen. Now they've got 3 receivers out to the left side. And we'll see if they run it back the other way. 1st and 10. And we got a whistle. And I think they took a little bit too much time before the snap.
It gives us an opportunity to talk a little bit about the starting offensive line for Hilton Head Christian Academy today. We've got Nick Borghi, I'm told, number 50, is up front. He's the center. Flanking him is Robert Campos, number 55. Kyle Weaver, powerhouse player of the game last week, number 57. And then we also have Cole Malthus, number 65. And the center is, I'm sorry, I said Nick Borghi. He's not the center. The center is Corey Cheadle, number 74. He's the senior.
Well, the penalty was 5 yards for offsides against the Lions of Augusta Christian. So it'll be 1st and 5. Another pass over the middle. Got a man.
Great read.
Breaking loose.
Great read.
He could go.
Alex Martin.
Martin just tripped up at about the 12-yard line.
Boy, you want to see something right now. Look at the quarterback, how he steps into the rushing linebacker who came free. Perfect throw. Gets him on a quick slant over the middle. And Alex Martin does the rest, avoiding his defender and the safety. And the shoestring tackle is the only thing that prevents him from being the all-time scoring receiving leader for Christian Academy.
Well, he takes it down to the 11-yard line where another Walgreens first down.
Great read by the
knocking
quarterback.
on the door.
Great read.
That was a great delivery, too. He had a man right in his face.
Well, you can't block them all sometimes, and that's what you got to do.
Snap. Now he throws it back the other way. And Chisholm gets knocked down hard at about the 15-yard line.
Good job this time by the Lions defensively. They had this one smoked out. Nobody's really fooled in this. You can tell they've been studying the game tape films. They look for down and distance, certain formation, and they kind of know what kind of plays they're going to run, and they were right on top of it. Well, it was actually a well-executed play, just that it was defensed even better.
Yep. It'll be second down coming up. The ball at the 15-yard line. About 13 yards to go. Just underway here in the first quarter of play. The opening kickoff taken by the Eagles, and they're marching down the field. Got another pass in the corner of the end zone. Got a man. He's got it for touchdown, and that is Alex Martin.
Alex Martin, the new leading receiver, all-time touchdown receiver for the Eagles of Christian Academy. We watch this catch right here. Fade pattern, perfectly thrown ball by Lewis. Puts it right at the flag in the corner. What a throw.
That was a great throw, a great catch, and a great drive.
Well, he caught him in man-to-man, too. That was really, really, I mean, you want to talk about a freshman quarterback picking it up. Of course, he's the coach's son. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, Dale. But he picked up the blitz and knew where to throw it.
Extra point is up, and it is good. So with 9:21 to go here in the first quarter of play, it's 7-0 in favor of the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy. Wait a minute. We got a flag. And it looks like it's going to go. They're going to assess on the kickoff. So the extra point will stand, and it will be 7-0 in favor of the Eagles. You're watching the high school football zone
on WHHI-TV.
Well, welcome back to Eagles Stadium, where the Eagles have taken a 7-0 lead. There was a penalty on the kick, and so they'll get an extra 5 yards on the kickoff here. So look for Tyler Chisholm to boot this one deep and hopefully into the end zone for the Eagles. They lead it 7-0 on a 15-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Lewis to Alex Martin. And again, Martin setting the school record for TD receptions. And we got flags, we got all kinds of whistles. And Chuck reminds me that Time Warner Cable is one of our sponsors here tonight. Time Warner Cable Sports will connect you to the teams, players, and insider information that matter most to you. So get in the game. Call 1-800-TW-CABLE to order TV, internet, and phone today from Time Warner Cable.
Well, we got to give some credit to the offensive line, giving enough protection and time to the quarterback, Lyle Caleb Lewis, the freshman, the time to hit that big scoring pass to Alex Martin. Once again, Robert Cambos, Kyle Weaver, Nick Borghi, and then you also have Cole Malthus and Corey Cheadle. They were the ones that were doing the heavy lifting upside to give Lewis enough time to throw the football.
Well, the offside penalty gives them another 5 yards, and this one goes through the end zone and into the woods and over the river on its way to grandmother's house. So they'll start at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions, and the defense of the Eagles is coming on the field. Who we got on defense tonight, Chuck?
Well, defensively, they're starting Caleb Lewis, number 2, Tyler Chisholm, who we've already seen going both ways, Brandon Quails, Devin Fitzhugh, and then there's, Caleb Lewis is not on defense. It's Zach Reynolds, Christian Andrews, and J.D. Reckel and Brad Macarelli in the secondary.
1st and 10. Good snap. Little bubble screen out there. Hits the big man, number 83. And he gets tackled on the spot. Gains about 5 on the play. That's Michael Clifton, number 83, with the catch, their tight end. Yeah, he's a big boy.
So he's the player they want to go to. He's getting some attention from some D1 schools. Georgia State's talking to him as a possible recruit.
It'll be 2nd and 5, the ball at the 25-yard line. In a shotgun formation, and they spread it out. And again, they throw to the middle man, but he can't hold on to it. A little low throw. It'll go incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's not something that the Lions do well. They're more of a running football team. Dale, let me just say the other linebackers starting tonight. We have D'Angelo Clark, Jamaro Williams. Rhys Dolinak is getting a start today. He's only a sophomore. And then we also have in the defensive line is Nick Borghi, Kyle Weaver, Cole Malthus, and Clay Oliver, who played such an outstanding game last week. He was my number 2 choice for powerhouse player of the game, is that middle linebacker.
Well, maybe he can get it tonight. There's a snap. Quick throw out here. Stretches past one tackler, and again, that's big number 83. That's Michael Clifton with the catch, and he just stumbling down to the 1st down. Another Walgreens 1st down.
Well, I think he did get it. You're exactly right. He's a good-sized kid. He's about 6'4", and you see why they wanted to get him the football. But that's 3 passing plays. That's something that the Lions from Augusta Christian are not known for. They're more of a power eye type of team, but they're not starting 2 of their best offensive running backs tonight.
Now he goes under center, hands it off. It's number 7 with the ball. That's Gage Gilbert. And he'll pick up a couple on the play. Gilbert, a junior.
Well, it was number 2, Sean Sweeting.
Oh, was it? I'm sorry.
Number 2. It looks like a 7. I was fooled by it too.
Just goes to show you how old I am, Chuck. It's a cataract 7.
That too.
It'll be 2nd and 7. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. It's 7 yards to go.
Yeah, that's
Another handoff inside and right there to meet it. And this is the way they're going to have to tackle in mass tonight, Chuck, because they are definitely outsized from what I've seen so far by the linemen. And that's what you got to do. You got to wrap them up and wait for some help. Good stick. Hey, tonight's game brought to you by Salty Dog Cafe. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory, located at South Beach Marina or on Narrow Road. And you can get it anytime at their website at saltydog.com. It'll be 3rd and 9 as he lost 2 on the play.
Now, this is a set we thought we'd see more of, the I formation. Little play
Fakes it.
action.
Good coverage, had 2 men on it, and goes incomplete, so 4th down coming up. The Eagles hold.
Yeah, it's not a 3 and out, but it's just they're going to get a pretty good field position coming back here. This time their quarterback, number 10, who's their playmaker, that's Tyler Roberson, the junior, overthrows his wide receiver. Well, let's watch their punter right now. He was really booming them in here in practice. And their snapper really had a great snap, too.
Good snap, kick is away.
And it's a pretty good punt. Backs them up.
Taking a fair catch, and that's number 15. That's Macarello. Macarello, only a sophomore, and the Eagles will put it in play, 1st and 10. The ball will be placed at their own 33-yard line.
Well, I'm sorry.
Tonight's game also brought to you by ServPro. ServPro is helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. And ServPro also brings you our instant replays for this and every game here on WHHI.
Well, Lewis will be looking at some wide receivers. C.J. Evanovsky is one wide receiver, number 88. Martin, as we know, number 19. Devin Fitzhugh, number 14, will be wide up wide. Behind him will be number 8, Tyler Chisholm in the backfield, and Brandon Quails is the other wide receiver.
Again, trips, got a man. And they're going to call it incomplete.
No, it might be an interception. No, incomplete, okay. Great play by number 24 that time from the Lions.
It did look like it could have been an interception. Here he is again on the replay.
That's Dominique Miles, a freshman. A freshman? How do you say that with a sophomore?
Sophomore. You can't do it with a freshman.
Well, Augusta Christian comes in tonight, as we mentioned in the pregame show, undefeated.
They're 4-0. The Eagles 2-1. Big win last week for the Eagles. Rolling, throws it, and I guess he didn't catch it. I think the referee was a little bit confused too. He didn't see it either, but
yeah, they ran this play last week with fairly good accuracy. This time he's throwing the ball to the outside of Martin. That was his intended receiver.
Trying to throw it to his back shoulder, but Martin couldn't get turned around past the defender there.
Well,
so
Coach Tommy Lewis doesn't hesitate to put the ball in the air today, huh?
Jeez, it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10 at the 33.
Well,
and again, trips to the right.
4 down linemen. They look a little bit fatigued already.
Good snap. Got a man.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, just out of the hands of Tyler Chisholm. And it'll bring up 4th down. And
wow, drop balls, they'll just kill you. That's almost like a turnover when you get a drop ball. It is. I mean, now you got to kick it away. So basically giving up the ball.
Right.
That's a shame. But they're the mistakes that'll come get you. They're, like I said, you know, in the record book or in the stats, you only see turnovers. But that is something that will definitely affect the outcome of this drive.
Suddenly got a little darker here, Chuck. That may affect the outcome of the game. There's a kick is away after a low snap. And Finally touched down there by C.J. Evanovsky. The ball will be placed down at the 35-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for the Lions. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter of play. The Eagles lead it 7-0 on a 15-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Lewis to Alex Martin.
Well, to get a little better field position starting at the 35 versus the 20. They came out with some sets that we hadn't seen before or hadn't reported that they had run before. Now they're back in a true shotgun. This is supposedly be a power I running team.
There's a handoff inside. Taken to the outside is number 23. That's Jabari Odom. He's a senior.
Yeah, Jabari's in there tonight because the starting running backs, number 21, Thomas Banks, and 5, Adonis Robinson, are not in there. And Jabari, the senior, is only able to pick up 3 yards on that carry.
2nd and 7. Tonight's game brought to you by H&H Auto. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. The #1 place for auto sales and service on Hilton Head, H&H Auto. So Tyler Roberson leads them out here. He's at quarterback. He's a junior, and he makes the whole offense go. Good snap, looking. Got it on the turn, and
too bad.
And again, a drop ball. Boy, it is like a turnover. That would have been a first down.
Oh, he just drills this here. Throws it maybe a little too hard. He throws the out on the backside. He catches him in man-to-man, and he makes the right read, and he sees the wide receiver runs an out right along the sideline, and they just can't execute it perfectly, and otherwise they would have had a first down.
So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Ball at the 38-yard line. Still here in the first quarter of play. Now he
Watch
goes under
for
center.
number 83. That's who they're going to be looking for, Michael Clifton.
Drops back to pass, looking, he's got a man. But nice coverage there. Again, they had him double covered. They must have heard you, Chuck.
The coach heard me. They had double coverage on 83.
Yeah, J.D. Reichel came over to help out, and
Well, Reichel's a free safety, but they had the linebacker running in, forcing him to the outside. Nice job that time by Christian Academy Eagles.
another punting situation here for the Lions.
Vinny Emery, the defensive coordinator, he called that one.
Low snap, but he picks it up nicely, kicks it away. And now it bounces down to about the 25, 30.
Right up the
He could go. That's number 27,
Nice move.
Mario Williams. What a move.
Woo!
Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh, what a fantastic run. Let's see if there's a flag back there. You see any flag?
No flags.
Wow, what a beautiful run. This is about as nice a run you're ever going to see up the middle. He uses his speed, picks up the block, and look him just pull away from the would-be tacklers. Now watch this move. In and out. In and out. What a great move. And he's able to beat the punter and in for the touchdown.
Jamario Williams, only a junior.
Wow. He only plays defense. You think we might see him on the offensive side of the ball?
He's got some speed, and speed makes up for a lot of things, that's for
6'2", 180 pounds. Jamario Williams. What a phenomenal punt return.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:18 to go here in the first quarter play, it's the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy 14, the Lions of Augusta Christian nothing. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest, where the Eagles of Christian Academy here on Hilton Head have taken a 14-0 lead, and they've kind of got the Lions back on their heels a little bit. There's a big 75-yard punt return by Jamario Williams, the junior. Here's the kick, and they're going to let it bounce and see if it goes out of bounds, and boy, it just crosses into the end zone. That would have been another disaster if they'd have let that roll dead at the 1. But it comes out to the 20 where it'll be 1st and 10.
Well, this is exactly opposite what happened last year in this game. It was played up at Augusta Christian. It was the Lions that got to get out to the fast start, 21-0. And then the Eagles had to fight back in the second half to make a game out of it. Now they find themselves down 14-0 on that 15-yard touchdown reception by Alex Martin on the opening drive. And then that 75-yard punt return by Jamario Williams. I like that. Jamario Williams. He sounds like he could be, around for a while with that, with the talent he has.
Yeah.
Wow. And he's got the size, 6'2".
1st and 10 for the Lions. Now under center is Roberson. Hands it off to his big back, and a good, strong tackle by number 53. Well,
nice tackle.
it's
Zach Reynolds wearing number 53 tonight.
just to confuse us. Okay, so it'll be 2nd down coming up. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play, 2nd and 11. Good snap again. They fake the handoff. Now he keeps it on a option. Takes it out to about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is what we thought we see out. I formation, fake the dive up the middle, and then come down, run the down the line option with the quarterback. That's what they're known for, and that's what just a line them up and take you on type of team.
We saw on that replay that number 35, Rhys Dolinak, who got his start here tonight, only a sophomore.
Yeah.
We're going to call him Rhys.
I can see why.
He's going to be at that Mac Cafe. It'll be 3rd down and 4. There's a handoff inside, and he doesn't quite get to the 30. I think it's going to be a little bit short, Chuck. What do you think?
Yeah, great job in the middle this time. You'll see the tackle being made here by the outside linebacker. That's number 21, Logan Cunningham, comes over and also gets some help by number 56.
Okay, so and looks like they're going to go for it here. Already a big play, and we're still in the 1st quarter of play. Quarterback keeps it, and he's got the 1st down and a couple more.
That's a good call. Real good call. Gutsy call. Coach Keith Watson takes his team up there. You're always kind of wondering when they come up over the ball like that in a 3rd and short situation whether they're just going to come up and just try to draw you off sides or but it surprises the defense, particularly when you come up and you just come up and take it on the 1st count. Off you go.
And they've got some big offensive linemen there that really can, get those few 2 or 3 or 4 yards that they needed. And so it'll be a 1st down, a Walgreens 1st down. Back to pass, quick pass out to the outside and incomplete. It'll be 2nd down coming up. Tonight's game brought to you by Powerhouse Gym, offering memberships as low as $19.95 a month. Give yourself the gift of power at Powerhouse Gym.
Well, he's really got a strong arm, Tyler Roberson. He's throwing the ball accurate and on time. He's just throwing it a little too hard. The timing isn't there in the pass. You just got to take a little bit off so you make your ball catchable. You just can't drill your receivers all the time.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
You got to throw a catchable ball.
Ball at the 32-yard line. Again, a handoff inside. We got flags, whistles, all kinds of things going on here. May have been a timeout called. I'm not sure. Well, no, there's a flag down. Could be that someone was standing offsides. Yep, offsides on the defense. So it'll be 5 easy ones. Tonight's game brought to you by Walgreens. Flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store every day. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well.
Well, 2nd and 5.
And trying to get the lines all squared away here. Ball's now at the 38-yard line.
Well, if I was defense coordinator Vinny Emery, I know what I'd do right now.
And we get the referees calling a timeout. I think it's an equipment problem with somebody on the Lions team, so
Yeah.
they're going to allow a substitute to come in.
But 2nd and 5, I try to fill every gap. You got 8 gaps. You start counting across the line with 7 linemen. Just get somebody into every gap. You got 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. Play responsibility.
Again, a whistle, and again, it looks like something drew off the defense. We'll see if somebody flinched. There's a word you don't use very often anymore. Flinched.
Offsides again.
Well,
Someone's lining up offsides.
That's 10 yards and penalties, and that's another Walgreens first down.
Well, not sure who's lining up off sides. They got some different players in there right now. Christian Academy is going with Robert Campos, 55, he's a junior, as the middle guard.
Good snap, little quick toss out here. It could be a lot. Oh boy, that was close to a lateral. Smart play by the Eagles to fall on it. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up.
Oh, you're right. It's just it's pretty close to being a lateral. I think it might even be a lateral at that replay.
Yeah, that was definitely not forward.
You know,
but
sometimes when you're the defensive players, you just got to pick it up and run with it, and you know, trick the referee into thinking that it's.
There's the option again, and this time the quarterback keeps it. Gets a little shove, a little help from his friends, and picks up another Walgreens first down.
Well, that's number 10. That's number 10, Tyler Roberson. He takes off and runs with the football after faking the ball into the middle. Look at him just run right over the defenders. Runs right over number 15. That's a pretty tough guy to run over, Brad Macarello. And he just lowered his shoulder, and the boom went with it.
Picked up the Walgreens first down and took it across the 50-yard line to about the 47. Now we got an offensive guy moved. I can call that one. Who's calling these plays tonight, these penalties tonight, Chuck?
I don't know. Is it Tony Verga with Powerhouse?
Tony's a member of a Powerhouse Gym, and they're one of our sponsors here tonight. Powerhouse is offering memberships as low as $19.95 a month. Give yourself the gift of power at Powerhouse Gym.
That was the umpire, James Seneth from Somerville, 30 years doing high school football games. He's the guy that called the procedure penalty on the Lions.
Ball's backed up to the 48-yard line of the Lions. There's a handoff inside. Now it takes to the outside and falls down. Oh boy, he had some running room there, but we had some rain earlier, and the field's probably just a little bit slick. So,
well, he didn't have to make so many cuts. Had he just stayed with his first move, there was plenty of room. He made the critical mistake of trying to pop it to the outside, which all running backs try. Not all, but you learn very quickly. You get going east and west. You get north and south a lot. You get a lot further than you do going east and west. And he tried to make an east and west move there.
It'll be 2nd and 13. Ball at the 50-yard line. There's a handoff again to the tailback, and this time he picks up about 3, and it's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd and about 9.
Just a trap play. They pulled a left offensive guard. That's number 61 that they pulled on that. That's Tyler Collins. He's a senior. He comes out and leads the way for that 6-yard gain.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. Ball at the 46-yard line of the Eagles. The Lions trying to put something together here as we wind down the first quarter of play. Good snap. Looking, got a man wide open. Oh, and good coverage. Coverage was got there right at the ball got there, and the tight end couldn't quite come up with it. That was Michael Clifton, who it was intended for.
You're right, Dodo. That's the guy that they're looking for. Gives me a chance to announce the other starting offensive lineman for the Lions from Augusta Christian. At center is Matt Hertzwam. He's a junior. The right guard is Michael Schumann, number 58, a senior. The right tackle is Zach Yella. He's only a freshman. We were looking at him before. Oh, they line up quickly for a punt here.
Good snap, and the kick is away.
What a kick.
Trying for the corner.
This is going all the way back in the end zone.
Yeah, it does go into the end zone and come out to the 20-yard line. Well, you want to finish up that offensive line?
Sure. At left guard is Tyler Collins at number 61, and the left tackle is number 51, Justin Dennis.
So we're down inside of 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. The Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy lead it 14-0, and they'll take over on offense here with Caleb Lewis, the freshman at quarterback, leading him out. He'll have Tyler Chisholm, his right-hand man, or on his left-hand man, depending on what side he wants to stand on. And right now we've got, they're getting everything squared away here in terms of where the linesman should be.
Well, it looks like there might be a penalty.
Well, here's
No, I don't think it's 20.
Tony. He's got our big fan here. Huh.
Big fan.
And trying to cool things off here a little bit. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. As with 19 seconds to go, we'll probably see 1 or 2 plays here, depending on whether it's a pass or not. But they've scored early and often, and it's 14-0.
Empty backfield.
Good snap looking. Going again to the outside and overthrows his man. Well covered on the play. That was Tyler Chisholm, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Tyler Chisholm lined up inside. You'll see him move in the slot there. Runs a little out and up pattern. They catch him in man-to-man defense. Just wasn't timed properly. He had a little bit more time to throw that time. He didn't have to throw it as quickly as he did. It's kind of easy from here to say that.
Yeah, he's getting lots of time. I mean, give credit to the offensive line because they've got some big defenders coming in at him. Now he's got Chisholm in the backfield with him. This time he throws it to the outside, and this time it's caught and taking it out of bounds. It looks like it's number 14.
It is.
Devin Fitzhugh with the reception.
Yeah, Devin Fitzhugh's a senior, 6'1", 175 pounds. He plays as tight end and linebacker.
10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And Macarello comes back in for Fitzhugh. Macarello, number 15, got a lot of speed, and looks like that's going to. Okay, the clock's going to run down. Oh, they're going to call a timeout. Okay.
10 seconds to go, yeah. Looks like they want to run one more play, maybe.
Maybe something big. Okay, we're going to come right back. We're on the. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. The Eagles took a timeout there, trying to discuss this one over, and now they can see what kind of play they come out with. Usually when this happens, somebody goes off sides, and it's like, well, okay, we shouldn't have done that. Good snap. Looking again, got a man. Oh, can't quite hold on to it. That was at the 40-yard line. That was in.
They got the matchup they wanted. They got a linebacker on a wide receiver. They're in man-to-man coverage. He's able to beat him, but he just can't hang on to the ball. Tyler Chisholm, just goes right through his hand. That's too bad. Well timed, well executed. That was a very catchable ball thrown by Caleb Lewis.
So it's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to be punting, and this probably will be the last play of the first quarter.
Well, you know, for last 2 years, we had the Island Packet Player of the Year, Luke Sergo, the machine, running the offense for Christian Academy. Now we've got a freshman and possibly a sophomore who comes in and runs a Wildcat for them.
Little rugby-style kick. And it's finally touched down by number 88, C.J. Ivanovsky. We've come to the end of the first quarter of play. The score, the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy 14, the Lions of Augusta Christian nothing. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
Welcome back to Eagle Stadium. 14-0 in favor of the Eagles as the Lions take over after the punt, and we change sides, and they're going to be coming our way now, Chuck. 1st and 10.
Let's hope they don't get too close to the end of the field.
Hand off to the big back.
Wow.
And he's rumbling. Oh,
That's going to change.
that's number 2. That's Sean Sweeting. He's a big runner. Wow.
Wow. The tank. They line up at halfback. He's the size of a tank, and rather than playing fullback, they run him at halfback. And look at this rumbling he does downfield.
Jeez.
Nice job by Alex Martin to bring him down.
It'll be 1st and 10, another Walgreens, 1st down. Ball's at the 35-yard line.
They're going to see him again. That big number 2 is back as a halfback.
There it is.
Same
Going
play the other way.
They just can't bring him down.
Doesn't look like number 2 to me. Looks like number 39 to me. I've seen this number before. Larry Zonka.
Boy, oh boy. Ball's outside the 20. That's another
Nice run.
Walgreens first down.
The young kids out there probably don't remember Zonka, but I sure do. I saw enough of him when he was at the Q's. Saw him at the pro level, too. He was pretty good.
Well, we got a flag. That's one way to stop him. We got a flag on the play. Today's game brought to you by McDonald's Restaurants of Bluffton and Hilton Head. Try the new Mango Pineapple Real Fruit Smoothie from McDonald's McCafe. Try it today at McDonald's. I'm loving it. Looks like what was that? It looks like he hit himself in the side of the head.
It's getting the little gnats. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
The no-see-ums, they strike out on the field, too.
Well, 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up 1st and 5 for the Lions. And I guess between quarters there, someone must have read on the riot act.
No, they put number 2 in at halfback. Now, we mentioned their 2 top running backs are out for tonight's game.
Now the quarterback keeps it.
Nice play.
And no one there.
On the counter, a little bootleg counter.
And finally dragged down by, I believe it's number 13. That's J.D. Reichel.
You've seen this play. This is what Navy runs. Fake dive up the middle and then a bootleg back the other way. Cool.
That was
Great
nicely
job.
executed. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Goal line defense.
Again, the handoff, and this time nothing doing as the defense rises up. What you got to do is got to get low here, right, Chuck?
Well, yeah, he's
Defensive
doing. Now they're
lineman.
bringing in 56 and 57. They didn't have time to get their true goal line defense in. Now you're looking at their goal line D. They take out Tyler Chisholm and number 63 come out of the game. And they're bringing in the heavyweights.
2nd and goal at the 2.
Yeah, you want to grab some dirt on this one. Just get down real low and grab. And he
There's the
finds a
quarterback.
crease.
He
Well,
gets
nice
hit, knocked
job.
back. No, they're going to say he was a little
Forward
bit short.
progress.
I think they're going to say he's a little bit short.
Oh, nice job from the outside. What a great tackle that time to knock him back. Here it is.
3rd down. 3rd and
Third and
goal.
inches.
I don't know if he got across or not. They'll let them on pile here and see what happens. Everyone's got a different opinion here. And now they call it a touchdown.
Well, I always wonder what's happening at the bottom of that pile. There's a lot of scraping and scrapping going on.
You think?
More things are being tugged than the ball. The laces on the strings, I can tell you that.
A little bit later on, we'll discuss the New York Giants trick play, where the guys fall down. Here's the extra point try coming. Ball's down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. With the score, 14-7 in favor of the Eagles, you're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium, 14-7 in favor of the Eagles as the Lions have struck, and they struck hard, Chuck. They got back to their running game, to the basics.
Well, let's watch number 27, Jamario Williams, and see how the junior does with a punt, with a kickoff return. He did something with the last punt return. 75 yards, and they're not kicking to him. Wow.
They kick it up short to number 24. That's Chandler Jackson.
Now that's paying some respect.
That's for sure.
You're going to give up 40 yards of field position? Oh, my God.
He takes it all the way. It's all the way out to the 50-yard line.
Hey, Jamario, even though you didn't touch the ball, you had an effect on that play. Wow.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles with 10:07 to go here in the first half of play. At halftime, we'll have the Salty Dog halftime show. We'll have Jake the Salty Dog's going to be here. We're going to have the cheerleaders from both teams. And there's also a punt, pass, and kick competition that Chuck will be taking part in, I think. You still got some eligibility left, don't you?
I participated in the original punt, pass, and kick back in the 60s.
Wow, that's when the ball was round. There's a good snap. Handoff, and waiting patiently for the hole to open is Tyler Chisholm. He picks up about 3 or 4 on the play.
Yeah, and this takes a little bit more time to develop than they wanted to, but a good job up front blocking, particularly on the left side of the football that time. Number 65. That's Cole Malthus leading the way.
It'll be second down and about 7 yards to go here. The ball at the 43-yard line. This ball's still in the Eagles territory at the 43. It's a good snap. Looking to pass. He's trying to set up a screen, and it's they've got that one diagnosed. Big number 83, Michael Clifton, the linebacker, came over to cover up Chisholm, and they had nowhere to throw it, threw it into the ground. But no penalty on that play. It'll be third down coming up.
A smart play by Caleb Lewis. Sometimes you just got to realize you just got to get rid of the ball and line up for another play. You're not going to win every battle.
Hey, tonight's game is brought to you by Time Warner Cable. Time Warner Cable Sports connects you to the teams, players, and insider information that matter most to you. So get in the game. Call 1-800-TW-CABLE to order TV, internet, and phone today from Time Warner Cable.
He's going to look for Martin. Martin's at the bottom of the screen here.
They try and blitz. Ball is almost intercepted. There was a lot of players in the same area, and Martin
look
got
over here.
hung
See
up.
it trips into the sidelines, and they're trying to open up the field for Martin. They try to hit him on a slant, but the defender, they were running a sort of like a little chase with the linebacker on the inside receiver, and he got in the way of Martin, and Martin never had a chance to run his route properly.
It looked like it was almost thrown directly to the defensive back, and he's playing defense for a reason.
Yeah.
He couldn't quite hold on. We're going to go for a commercial here. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
Well, we're back here with 9:18 to go here in the first half of play. The Eagles leading the Lions 14-7. I'm Dale Planica, Chuck Zapek alongside, and we've got a 4th and 7 coming up for the Eagles as they get ready to punt.
Good job that time by the Lions defense. 3 and out.
After that short kickoff. So we'll play some field
Beautiful snap by
position.
Corey Cheadle.
Good low kick, driving kick out to the 15, 20, 25, 30,
Well,
35, and goes out of bounds, but makes, well, that's all the way back to where they started, and we got a flag on the play.
Yeah, blocking the back here. You can see it clearly at the top. There's one right there. There's another one coming up. There's another one right there on 57. Push from behind.
Well, I guess you figure once you got one, you might as well get them all. So that's a shame. That was a big run back, and it's going to come all the way back, I believe.
Well, there are 2 blocks in the back on that way. So
Yeah, one was at the 35, and one's all the way back at about the 20.
blocking the back is a spot foul. So it'll go back to the spot of the foul and mark it back 15 yards, which is really going to back up that offense for Augusta Christian.
ServPro is a sponsor of tonight's game, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. And Salty Dog Cafe, who will bring you Salty Dog Cafe's halftime show. Get your Salty Dog Cafe t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory, located at South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road. And it's also available anytime at their website, saltydog.com.
Well, joining Sean Sweeting, who we saw lead that drive, number 2 at running back, as we mentioned, there's Tyler Roberson as a quarterback, but you also have Gage Gilbert, number 66. There's also Nick Fortney is a wide receiver, number 7, and then also there's Grant Newman, number 38, is one of the starting wide receivers for the Lions from Augusta Christian.
Oh, see if they can get that offensive motor running again.
Something about Christians and Lions, it just, kind of, wow.
Quick throw to the outside and picking up about 5. We got a ball down on the ground. They're going to say it's down, though. They're going to call it down, so it'll be a second down coming up.
Yeah, now he makes a much more throwable ball. Nicely executed, and the ball did come out. I'm surprised. We have the replay. The officials down there in the field don't. Unfortunately, the line judge, Mike Duncan from
Looks like we got
Okatee, didn't see it that way.
Player down. Oh, yeah, we do have a player down. So we're going to take a timeout. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
Yeah, we're back here at Eagle Stadium, and back running the ball again is number 2, Sean Sweeting, and he'll pick up the Walgreens first down for the Lions.
You know, it's an odd set when you get your biggest running back as a halfback rather than the fullback. It reminds you a little bit of Pittsburgh Steelers with Rocky Blyer, the little halfback as the blocking back, and Franco Harris as the halfback running the ball.
A little quick pitch out to the outside now, and again breaking one tackle is number 8. That's Nick Fortenberry, and Nick takes it across the 25, picks up maybe a yard of the play.
Yeah, very nicely played at this time. You'll see here that it's smoked out, and then the whole defense rallies around it, led by number 13, J.D. Reichel. The junior makes a sure-handed tackle.
The injured player on the previous downs was Jamario Williams, number 27 for the Eagles, but he's up and came up on his own power, and he's on the sidelines here and looks to be okay. He just got winded.
I think he'll be back.
It'll be 2nd and 9, and we got a flag and a whistle. What do we got here? We've got a legal procedure, so that'll cost them 5. It'll
Gives
be
us
2nd
a chance
and 14.
to talk about the officials for tonight's game. The back judge is Gary Langsdale from Waldoboro, 3 years as an official. Linesman is Mike Godfrey out of Charleston, 5 years doing the games. Referee Don Wolf out of Somerville, and we already talked about the line judge Mike Duncan from Okatee, and the umpire, he's the guy wearing the white cap. That's James Sinneth out of Somerville, 30 years doing high school football.
Wow. Think we'll be doing this in 30 years, Chuck?
I sure hope so.
We'll have to put our teeth in, I think. Okay, here we go. Right up the middle again is number 2. And boy, they need somewhere to stop him. They need a truck out there or something.
Tank. We got a nickname for him, not Sean. It's Tank Sweeting.
Right up the gut.
Look at him breaking tackles. He broke 2 or 3 tackles in that play. Impressive.
It'll be 3rd and 8. As they picked up 6 on that play. Looking for a quick pass, and he drops the ball. And let's see what they're going to call here. It looked like he tried the old tuck rule here, Chuck. Tuck the chuck. They're going to call it a sack, I guess. I guess he fell on it.
Yeah, this isn't meant to be a pump fake. Receiver wasn't ready. Looked like the little cross up there between the wide receiver and the quarterback. And it is a humid night, Dale, and it slipped out of his hand.
It'll be a 4th down punting situation.
Let's see if the
Low snap, picks it up.
Eagles can capitalize on this. It's not J.D. Reichel.
Reichel takes it to about the
Oh, no,
38,
I'm sorry,
40. Is it? No, I believe that's
15.
Macarello.
Macarillo. I meant to say it's not Jamarius Williams.
So they take over. They're at the 42. Good field
We
position.
can see how slippery the field is. Even he has trouble with the footing.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they try and move it along here. 6:14 to go in the first half of play. The Eagles scored first on a 15-yard touchdown pass to Alex Martin and a 75-yard punt return by Jamario Williams. And then the Lions came back, marched it down the field to start the second quarter, and that brought us to 14-7. Now Tyler Chisholm joins them in the backfield. He'll hand off to Tyler, trying to slip away. Gets across the 45 to about the 46-yard line.
This is his own read that's so popular at the high school and college level. He comes out and the quarterback is reading the left defensive end. He sees the left defensive end come upfield, leaves the ball in the stomach of the running back who goes straight ahead.
Robert Campbell's made a nice block on that defensive end to allow Tyler Chisholm to get through that hole.
The key to that is that they're double teaming inside and they're not blocking the last man on the line of scrimmage, and they're reading the option on them. So you actually gain an extra man and you get your movement upfield through the double team inside.
Trips to the right. Good snap. Handoff again to Chisholm. Tries to go outside. Again, there's that east-west running that we never like to see.
Well, there's just the blocker inside, number 3, makes a great move. He throws back the potential blocker into the running back lane, and that's why he didn't have anywhere to go.
So it'll be 3rd and 6, and probably a passing situation here for Caleb Lewis.
Well, Christian Academy hasn't done anything in the last couple drives. They need a big play here.
Coming down to 5 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Listening to the cheerleaders, it reminds us that they'll be performing at halftime for us. There's a little screen out here to the outside and going nowhere is Tyler Chisholm as he gets wrestled out of bounds. May have lost a yard or two on the play.
Looks like number 2, Sean Sweeting, can play some defense too. Nice block throw in that time by Tyler Chisholm. Look at number 2 come up from the safety position. Help make a tackle.
It'll bring up 4th down and punting situation as Chisholm goes back deep to punt.
Well, it's about the 2nd or 3rd in a row of 3 and outs for Christian Academy.
As I said, the Lions are bigger and they'd be wearing them down just a little bit. There's a low snap. Kicks away though. Good kick, good high kick. And one of those kicks you got to watch. You don't want it to bounce into you. But it'll be down at about the 21-yard line. Tonight's game brought to you by Salty Dog Cafe. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt factory located at South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road. It's also available anytime at saltydog.com. And by H&H Auto. Customer-friendly, guaranteed quality, the #1 place for auto sales and service on Hilton Head, H&H Auto. Almost time for those flu shots too, Chuck. We'll be going over to Walgreens, picking up our flu shots. They're now available at every Walgreens store every day. You know, at Walgreens, there's a way to stay well.
In addition to the supplements that I buy.
I don't think we want to go into that on the air, Chuck. First and 10 for the Lions. And we've got a quarterback keeper, just a quarterback sweep. And he gets to the outside. And couldn't quite turn the corner, but he did pick up a couple of yards on the play before he got forced out of bounds.
That's the first time we've seen that one. They just line up and snap the ball back to the quarterback who runs into the sidelines. Good job blocking it. A nice job of tight rope walking the sidelines.
He did pick up a yard. They're going to call it 2nd and 9. Full house backfield. Hands it off to number 2. Rumbling, stumbling down the sidelines. Tries to stay in bounds. He's still going.
That's a pretty good size running back. Gets a nice block by number 23. I'm telling you, it looks like the old Steelers backfield. The little guy blocks and the big guy runs.
And he picks up enough for Walgreens first down. Now they send him out into the slot. And he's going to
quarterback sweep.
Block for the quarterback. And well, just a lot of arm tackling going on out there right now.
Well, not by a 15 number Macarello. Brad Macarello, the sophomore, as we mentioned, he also plays quarterback. He comes up from his safety position, runs through a couple tackles, but Macarello makes a sure-handed tackle.
Picks up about 8 or 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Quick pass to the outside, and that's going to be close to a first down. Number 8, tackle number 8.
Yeah, Tyler Chisholm comes up, makes the tackle. What they're doing is when they line up over the line of scrimmage, that's actually a read. If they snap the ball quickly, the quarterback's looking to see who's not covered, and he throws it to the first receiver. That's how the Patriots play so well, is they get the ball to their wide receivers as quickly as possible if they're uncovered and let the wide receivers make their move.
Well, looks like they're going to measure here for the first down. It gives us a chance to mention some of our sponsors. Time Warner Cable. Time Warner Cable Sports connects you to the teams, players, and insider information that matters to you most. So get in the game. Call 1-800-TW-CABLE to order TV, internet, and phone today. 3:21 to go here in the first half of play. It's 14-7, and you kind of get the feeling that the Eagles are kind of holding on by their claws here, Chuck. Just kind of that number 2 is just he is a tank.
Yeah, he's turned around the complexion of the game, that's for sure. Look at that man in motion there. They should run behind him.
Fumble on the play. Let's see who's got it.
You can see that play developing.
It'll
be too bad for them that they fumbled the snap.
Well, it comes up in the hands of Hilton Christian Academy, but They're going to say the Lions had the ball. So it'll be second down coming up.
And the Lions have a little bit of momentum going, and their offensive line, as you said early in the game, it's a little bit bigger than the Eagles' offensive line, and it's starting to show right now. It's starting to wear them down a little bit.
They send out two receivers to the right side.
Let's watch Kyle Weaver, the left defensive end. You can see him down there with his left hand down on the ground. See how he goes on this one.
There's the handoff to number 2. Trying to drag him down from behind, unable to do so. And he picks up a couple of Eagles on his back.
Weaver
and
makes a
5
great move
yards.
up front. He plays off the fullback, just can't hang on to the tackler there, or to the runner rather. Too, you can see just how big and strong he is. The ball almost comes out. Tyler Chisholm almost pops it out. But a nice job by Weaver. He just couldn't bring him down.
It'll be 2nd and 9. Again, they hand the ball off to him. Again, he picks up the first down and running over tacklers. Picks up a good chunk of yardage there.
Well, this is a real tank. Once again, he gets a nice block from his fullback, a smaller guy, and a larger Sweeting just makes his progress north and south.
That's a 13-yard pickup and another Walgreens first down. And we got a player down on the field. Player is down for Hilton Head Christian. Now he gets up. Let's see if they're going to go to. They are going to take a break here. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium. 1:44 to go in the first half of play. 14-7, the Eagles lead the Lions.
Watch Weaver. They just moved him up over the center. Kind of stop that inside
number 2,
run.
right up the middle, and a flag
and they call
down.
a flag, and they're calling it on the center who is blocking Weaver. Exactly right there. Watch there. Weaver's lined up over the center. Watch this charge up front, and 56 grabs him there because Weaver almost makes the line in, and you can see the back judge throws the flag. Or actually, that's not the back. That was the linesman, Mike Godfrey.
Again, the halftime show brought to you by Salty Dog. The Jake the Salty Dog will be here. Also, Swoop, the Eagle from Hilton Head Christian Academy. There'll be a lot of fur and feathers flying at halftime. And we've got the cheerleaders from both teams. They'll be performing. Be Chuck and the cheerleaders, our halftime annual weekly entertainment.
Well, that's a big penalty, 15 yards for a chop block.
Oh, that's not, well, those are dangerous blocks. So.
Wow.
That takes it all the way back to the 50-yard line. Be 1st and 25. That's about the only thing that's stopping them is.
Yeah, really.
Fakes a short pass, got a man wide open. Can he hold on to it? He does. And that's number 83, the tight end.
Oh, nice.
Michael
nice
Clifton,
play.
nice catch.
They get the mismatch they want. They get a big tight end as a wide receiver moves out there covered by a smaller defender. There's your mismatch. And he's able to loft the ball up there, nicely timed. Great throw.
They're big at every position. That's another Walgreens first down. Ball's at the 21-yard line. Again, number 2 will carry it. That's Sweeting. Tank picks up about 5.
That's the only thing that's going to stop him, I think, is the clock. There's only a minute and 15 seconds left.
14-7, the Eagles lead it, but the Lions are knocking on the door. Snap, again, the handoff to number 2. Again, he takes it inside about the 10-yard line, and that looks like it's, now they're going to call timeout. That looks like it may be enough for a first down. We'll check it. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI-TV.
Only sit.
.46 seconds to go here in the first half of play. 14-7, but it's a tenuous situation for the Eagles as the Lions are knocking at the door at the 10-yard line. They just picked up another Walgreens first down. They're actually at the 9, 1st and goal.
Yeah, they can't get a first down. They got to get a touchdown, but they got four tries at it.
And the handoff, this time it's the up back, and this time he goes, maybe picks up a yard or 2, but not very far. He's dragged down. Kyle Weaver on the tackle.
Yeah, Weaver comes up with a big play. As I said, they moved him in over the middle to help stop the run. They moved him from a defensive tackle or defensive end position and moved him into a middle guard position.
We get another timeout, Chuck. We're going to take it with them. This is the high school football zone.
On WHHI-TV.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line. The Lions knocking on the door. 38 seconds to go. Now he's going to pass it. Got a man open. And just short of the goal line and stopped just short. That's number 23.
Yeah, good job by Alex Martin. He made the initial contact down on his legs. And it looks like I think they have one more timeout left. Well, I guess they have two more. And they're going to take one here.
Well, I don't know. Coach Lewis is pretty upset about something.
There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag. Okay, it's going to march the Lions back. Let's see what the call is. Holding. That'll cost them 10 yards, so that's going to bring it back out to the 18-yard line. That's huge.
Well, I was going to say right before the snap of the ball, you know, the timeouts. I realized that Augusta Christian's calling that so that they can, you know, stop the clock. But what it does, it rests your defense, and they needed a rest.
Right.
And now they came up and somebody got a big push inside, and it resulted in a hold.
Reminder, Salty Dog Cafe will have the halftime show. We'll stay tuned for that. Clock is running. I don't know if they realize it. 25 seconds and counting. Good snap. Again, looking in the corner. Got a defender back there. It's intercepted. Brad Macarello with the interception.
Wow, what a play. What a play. Macarello goes up, catches the ball at the highest point, and makes a beautiful catch and cradles it as he falls into the back of the end zone. Great job by the sophomore.
There was a flag on the play. Let's see what. Oh, okay. No flag.
You got corrected by the public address announcer. There was no flag on the play.
Okay, I guess he heard me.
He must have heard you.
They must be watching it live up there. First and 10
That's
with 13 seconds to go, and I'm sure that they're just going to take a knee here and run out the clock to get into halftime and rest up.
I tell you, that's a huge play by Macarello. The sophomore really came.
Stay tuned for the Salty Dog halftime show. Chuck and the cheerleaders, and now we got a timeout. Wow. Okay, they're going to take a timeout. The halftime show will feature the cheerleaders from both teams. We're going to have Jake the Salty Dog's going to be here, Swoop the Eagle from Hilton Head Christian Academy, Chuck the Dodger from Hilton Head Island, and other guests too numerous to even name. Chuck, next week we're back at Hilton Head High School.
Yeah,
that'll be
they've
fun.
turned things around, haven't they?
They have. And we'll be back there next week, bringing you live the high school game of the week. Just a reminder that this game, at the conclusion of this game, we'll have the Powerhouse Gym MVP award. And last week it was Kyle Weaver who took it away, and this week, boy, who knows? Well, it looks like they're going to come back out now, and we got, as I said, probably one play here before halftime, but who knows?
Well, you know, a lot of teams, they're going to take their victory formation here right now and just take a knee. When they lined up over the ball, they were kind of debating whether they should go for a long pass or just do this. And it looks like
they just take the knee and run out the clock.
Cooler heads have come to prevail.
Well, we've come to the end of the first half of play, a very exciting first half. The Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy lead it 14-7 over the Lions. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
The 2011 High School Football Zone is brought to you by McDonald's of Bluffton and Hilton Head and by Time Warner Cable.
We're back here at halftime show, Chuck, and the Salty Dog halftime show. And we've got the cheerleaders from Augusta Christian.
We do. We have the Lions tonight, Dale, that are here from Augusta Christian, and we have their two team captains. You are?
Caroline Paradise.
Caroline Paradise, and you are?
Tiaja Robinson.
Tiaja Robinson. Caroline, what do you think of the first half?
I think our boys are doing good. They can keep up the good work.
Oh, that's good. And Tiaja, what would you like to be doing after high school?
I plan on going to Charleston Southern University.
Oh, fantastic. Charles Southern. That's great. Girls, let's hear the WHHI cheer.
You're watching high school football on WHHI-TV.
That was wonderful. That's great. Okay, now their cheer. Lions cheer.
Ready? ACS. Remember that name. We're so hot you can't put out our flame. We're burning with passion to take home the prize. Yeah, no turning back. To the top we will rise. The lines won't stop until we get higher. ACS set this place on fire. We are AC. We are AC. We are AC. We are ACS. LIONS. AUGUSTA. The Lions will take the day. Yeah.
All right, Dale.
Fantastic.
And that wasn't the best of the year. It was certainly the longest, Dale.
That could be our powerhouse MVP.
All right. Thank you, girls.
Thanks a lot, girls.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. Enjoy. Okay, now we have Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles and Swoop. Line up right here, please, right here. All right. And do we have a team captain or captains coming forward here, please? Thank you.
We
And
got
you are
us too.
Jordan Machine and
Ashley Bazilla.
Ashley and Jordan. What do you think of the first half?
It was very intense.
Very intense, right? This is a game you lost last year, so you want to win this. And what's your plans after high school?
Going to college.
Where at? Do you have any place in mind yet?
Maybe USC.
Oh, that's great. That's a good one. Are we going to get the WHHI cheer?
You're watching high school football on WHHI-TV.
We got Swoop and Jake in the backfield there.
Hey fans, clap your hands, yell go! Eagles, yell go! Eagles! Hey fans, clap your hands, yell go! Eagles, yell go! Eagles! Hey fans, clap your hands, yell go! Eagles, yell go! Eagles, yell go! Eagles, yell go! Eagles!
Cradle ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.
Dale, I don't think you or I could be on the top one of these.
I don't think so,
That
Chuck.
was great. Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagles, thank you so much. That was fantastic.
We're going to be right back for the second half. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI-TV.
The 2011 High School Football Zone is brought to you by McDonald's of Bluffton and Hilton Head and by Time Warner Cable.
We're back here at Hilton Head Christian Academy where halftime score is 14-7 in favor of the Eagles. And Chuck, an exciting first half, but let's see if the Lions can take it to them in the second half here.
Well, this is a team last year that gave the Eagles their only regular season loss. Now they're trying to avenge that and come back. They beat the state champion last week. It looks like they're in another tough battle right now. The difference being that 75-yard touchdown return on the punt by Jamario Williams. That was just a fantastic return, and that's the reason why they're up 14-7.
Well, the Eagles defense kind of rose up there at the end of the first half. The Lions were on the goal line, tried to throw a fade pass, and was intercepted in the end zone. And that made it 14-7.
Macarello made a great catch there, and they needed that at the end of the half. It looked like the Eagles were getting worn down a little bit by this bigger team, the Lions from Augusta Christian. So the couple timeouts there, right, to stop the clock, worked against the Lions and worked for the Eagles, and that's the reason why they were able to hold on to the lead.
Well, we'll be right back with the second half kickoff. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We got a 14-7 ball game here at the Eagles Nest at Hilton Head Christian Academy. The Eagles leading it over the Lions. I'm Dale Planica, Chuck Zapek alongside, and we're ready for the second half kickoff. The Lions will be receiving the kick here to our right.
We got a pretty good kickoff man playing for the Eagles too. He's got quite the leg.
He does indeed, and the Eagles have been able to put some points on the board here to start the game, and kind of held on by their claws at the end there.
Well, I'm talking about number 8, Tyler Chisholm here. He's the running back and linebacker. He starts on offense and he spells on defense, but let's watch if he's been reaching the end zone in the last 2 games. Let's see if he can do it on this one.
Here's the approach and the kick, and we're underway here in the second half of play.
That's got some air underneath it.
Boy, that goes all the way through the end zone.
Whoa. Oh, way to not let me down, Tyler. Big snaps from number 8, Tyler Chisholm. Great kickoff.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Lions as we start the second half of play. Tonight's game brought to you by McDonald's Restaurants of Bluffton and Hilton Head. Try the new Mango Pineapple Real Fruit Smoothie from McDonald's McCafe. Try it today at McDonald's, where I'm loving it.
Well, let's see if this Eagle defense, which got sort of worn down there at the end, now they got a halftime break underneath their pads, and see what they can do. They line up on Vince Emery's 3-4 alignment. 7 men in the box.
Okay, they're in the shotgun here. And the handoff, and that goes to number 2. And boy, he's just a tough man to bring down. You got to hang on and just hope that you get some help.
Yeah, nice play underneath there by number 56. He comes up with the tackle.
That would be Clay Oliver.
Yep, Clay Oliver was able to hang on.
So about 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Had to bring number 2, Tank Sweden, down by himself.
Well, that's a Sherman tank out there, I'll tell you. There's a snap. Again, they hand it off to him. Again, he's got blockers in front of him. Shifts his ball to the outside hand and stays in bounds all the way down. Well, that's across close to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a good-looking running back, I want to tell you. Wow. Look at him. They get the long trap with the tight end that comes across, throws a block for him on the left-hand side of the field. And look how he gingerly steps down the field, down the sideline, and picks up another 5-6 yards.
Not the fastest runner we've seen, but boy, he is powerful and just knows which way to run, north and south.
Well, once he gets a steam of power underneath him, he's tough to bring down. They got the 2 backs in the backfield now.
It's 1st and 10, another Walgreens first down. Ball's
this could be
at
an
the
end sweep.
36-yard line. This time met in the backfield, and that's Kyle Weaver, number 57, with this tackle. Weaver, the senior.
But that was a different look. This time they come out in a shotgun.
Well, he had a double team, Kyle, and he still fought off both blocks and made the tackle.
Weaver makes a great play from inside.
2nd down will be coming up.
Yeah, inside they line up with Nick Borgie, number 50, 57, Kyle Weaver, Cole Malthus, number 65. They're your down linemen. You can see them putting their hands on the ground now. You have 2 outside linebackers. The middle linebacker is Clay Oliver, number 56.
And they bring it to the power side and getting a hole, but not quite getting through there.
And that's Brad Macarella that comes up and makes a stop from his strong safety position. That looks like an adjustment that Vince Emery, the defensive coordinator, made at halftime. Look how he flies up there. Look for 15 to come up out of nowhere. Bang. Right there. And makes a hit. Moves in closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just kind of holding on for dear life there. It'll be 3rd down.
They needed everybody there to make that tackle.
Pick up a 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Look for 83.
They need a defensive stop here. Good snap. Now he's going to throw that quick screen out there, and that's incomplete. He threw it low, and it'll be 4th down coming up. Tonight's game brought to you by Time Warner Cable. Time Warner Cable Sports connects you to the team, players, and insider information that matter to you most. So get in the game. Call 1-800-TW-CABLE to order your TV, internet, and phone service today from Time Warner Cable.
Well, I'll tell you, if I'm head coach of the Lions, Keith Walton, that's the last time I'd be throwing the football. I'll let number 10, the quarterback, Tyler Roberson, run with it. I don't know if I'm going to let him pass it, though.
Good kick. Out to about the 30, 35, and dragged down by one hand. And that's number 15. That's Brad Macarella. We saw him run a long one back last week, Chuck. He's got some speed.
Yeah, but we don't have 27. Jamario Williams in there, the junior, who ran it back 75 yards for the touchdown.
Well, he did get hurt on one play, so. And so he's not in there on the punt returns right now. But it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. See if they can move the ball here, give their defense a rest. What they need is a nice long drive.
Well, you'll see the difference in defense philosophy. That's a 4-3 that the Lions running. See the 4 down lineman? Now he's checking off.
It's a handoff inside, and that goes nowhere. And that's Chisholm with the carry, but picks
William
up no
Wolf,
gain.
number 3, comes up, the senior, from his middle linebacker position, reads it well. And he comes in, makes a gang tackle.
Well, again, the snap was high, and that it's all timing. And if they don't get the timing down, it is doomed from the beginning. So it'll be 2nd down and long, about 12 yards to go here. Just on the way in the 3rd quarter, 14-7 in favor of the Eagles over the Lions. Again, the shotgun puts the man in motion. Good snap, kicks balls away, caught, and that's number 19, Alex Martin.
Smart play. What they do is they clear out the middle, and watch Martin come from left to right as he runs underneath, and he comes in. Nice throw.
Nice little square out there, and that was a nice pass, nice pattern, and takes it across the 50, where it'll be another Walgreens 1st down.
Nice clear out by the wide receiver on the right side. Lewis read it. That opened up, left a space where Martin could have run into, and Lewis delivered the ball on time and accurate.
It is 1st and 10 at the 48. Good snap, drops back, throws it. Again, got a man.
Same pattern.
Trying to break loose and gets down close to the 30-yard line. And again, that's Alex Martin. They're going to find ways to get him the ball. He's the senior leader.
The leading touchdown receiver in all of Hilton Head Christian Academy. This is the same pattern. See how the outside receiver clears the area, and then he's one-on-one against the defensive safety. And Martin makes the grab. Same pattern, other way. Nice call. Repeating plays.
We got another Walgreens 1st down. This time it's at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, as they're trying to put some more points on the board here to start the 2nd half of play. We got trips out here to the right. Snap, ball's away, and it's batted up in the air and out of bounds. Tried to go in, was a little tight in there, but falls is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we should mention that offensive line is doing a very good job tonight.
Powerhouse Gym is offering memberships as low as $19.95 a month. They're one of our sponsors here tonight, so we ask you to give yourself the gift of power at Powerhouse Gym. Got have a couple more angles here on this plate. You know what? We're going to call timeout.
Eagles are taking a timeout.
Well, then we'll take it with them. How's that? You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium. 7:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. The Eagles lead at 14-7, and they're driving down here, knocking on the door, and they're doing it through the air, Chuck.
They are too. They line up 4 receivers into the sideline. Look for the play at the top to Martin.
Now they throw it back the other way, and Martin's got it on a wide receiver screen, and he's going to go in for the end zone. I think I saw a flag down. Let's see.
Yeah, there is. It's a holding. Holding call. It's coming back.
That may come back here.
So they put 4 receivers in the sidelines, and they leave Martin over here on one-on-one coverage. He gets a block right there by Weaver, and that's what opens him wide up. Great call. Unfortunately, there's a holding call back on the other side of the field.
Well, that's one of those you like to have that back, because that's a play you don't call very often, and when you do it works.
Well-designed play. They put their 2 best athletes together. They put Weaver on the right offensive tackle, got him out there to run out and make the block. They got Martin, their all-time touchdown receiver. I mean, that was really a well-designed play, well executed. Just that you had a holding call.
Well, you can't say too much about this freshman. I mean, this freshman quarterback has really picked it up pretty quickly, and
well, nice
he's doing a great job.
I mean, his dad, you got to give him a lot of credit there. Tommy Lewis, that was just a well-designed play. Here it is, same formation. Let's see if they got a combination play off of this.
It'll be 2nd and 20.
Yeah,
Now he throws it deep. Boy, he almost hit him with that. Well, that was the other side of the play. Just go on a fly.
Yeah. Get him all by himself. Looking at the bottom of the screen, there's Alex Martin all by himself.
Yep.
And Lewis just misses.
So it'll be 3rd down. So we got another timeout. We got looks like a player down here on the field. Could be a cramp. We got a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here at Eagle Stadium. 14-7 ball game in the 3rd quarter. Injured player did come off under his own power, so I think he'll be fine. Hilton Head Christian they were down there knocking on the door. Now they've got 3rd and about 20. Ball's back on the 42-yard line. We'll see if they try and pick up some of this again.
Look how far back the defenders are. You can see them. They're back in a zone coverage.
Get 4 receivers out to this side. Caleb throws it in the middle. Gets one man beat. But,
good effort by Martin. And good call by Lewis, not trying to get it all back on one play. He's in 4-down territory, so he drops back here, takes what the defense gives him with a short curl route in the middle. You can see they were in a zone. Everybody's back behind them. Defensively, you want the receiver to catch the ball in front of you, and that's what happens for both teams. But now you got a makeable 4th down here, 4th and 10.
It is 4th and 10. I believe that was Emanowski with the catch there, number 88.
Well, you know, Lewis has been so successful with Martin as his favorite receiver.
Yep.
Now they flank Martin at the bottom of the screen into the sideline. Not much room for him to work there.
Rolling to his left, throwing. Got a man.
Oh, nice catch.
What a great throw and catch. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down as they convert. Looks like he did step out right there, and that's where they're going to mark it.
Great
but
throw
it is
catch.
a 1st down.
Wow. Good call by the coach, too. He rolls to the 4 receiver side, which is the wide side of the field, and now the receiver runs down, runs a stop pattern, just far enough past the 1st down marker, makes the catch, and that's right, the reason why this drive is continuing.
It'll be balls at the 19, 1st and 10. Good snap. Under pressure, throws it across the middle. Got a man. And that's inside the 10-yard line. And that's number 8, Tyler Chisholm with a catch.
I'm starting to buy in more and more to Caleb Lewis here. Number 2, the freshman. He reads the blitz, and right where the linebackers vacated and they blitzed from, that's where they run the receiver underneath, and he was open for that reception. Nicely done.
That's a Walgreens 1st down, and it's 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
He's getting a lot. The young quarterback's getting a lot of good recognition. Here they go with the quads to the left. Now he switches over.
They get that signal from the sideline, so they're going to switch them back the other way.
You got to watch the top of the screen. One man with all that room up top.
That's what they're looking for. In the corner of the end zone, got a man up there. Touchdown! Alex Martin with the catch. Wow.
What a throw, huh? He throws it to the outside shoulder which means he's the only guy that can catch the ball.
He goes up at the highest point and pulls it down.
That's just textbook.
That's unbelievable. Alex Martin gets his second touchdown. That one an 8-yarder. Extra point try coming. There's a snap. Ball's down. Kicks in the air, and the kick is good. We've got 5:44 to go here in the third quarter play. The Eagles now lead the Lions 21-7. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI-TV.
.544 to go here in the third quarter play, and the Eagles lead it 21-7. A nice drive there, Chuck, to give their defense a rest.
Watch Tyler Chisholm kick this ball. Well, it's not as long as the other ones, but he's been putting them back into the end zone.
It's dropped. That's effective. And finally pulled down. Look, a lot of late pushes and shoves there, but that's going to be pretty effective. The ball's about the 16-yard line. I'll mark it at the 18.
You know, you started having mental mistakes here. Official timeout.
No.
Officials timeout for the officials. The officials get a drink of water.
Really?
You got it.
What about the announcers? We better take a timeout too. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
At 123 Drive Driving Academy, the goal is to help students become confident, cautious, and courteous drivers. They offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training with friendly, professional, and state-certified instructors who make learning easy and safe. Go to 123drivedrivingacademy.com for more information or call 263-5023 and mention the Friday Night Football Zone to receive $10 off your training session. When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
We are back here at the Eagle Nest, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Augusta Christian Lions. Ball's going to be placed down at the 18-yard line after that kickoff, and a little fumblerooski there, but now the Lions will take over and see if they can get a drive going. Ball is fumbled. The quarterback picks it up, being chased by Kyle Weaver, and finally driven out of bounds. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Well, I tell you talk about negative energy. You say fumblerooski, and you get it coming on the next play with the quarterback. Wow. Number 10, though, recovers and is able to make something out of the play, at least get it back to the original line of scrimmage.
It'll be 2nd down coming up.
I think we're going to see more running on the football, particularly with number 10, a little bit more option, and we're going to see more number 2 running out of backfield.
Well, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be giving him the ball. But now they get a little bit confused now. They bring him back in the backfield. There's a snap. Looking, got a man out there, and throws it complete. Looks like, is it complete? No, they say it's incomplete. Ball hit the ground, and it'll be 3rd down coming up. Tonight's game brought to you by Surf Pro, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. And by Salty Dog Cafe. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory located at South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road. And you can get it anytime, available at their website, saltydog.com.
2 touchdowns down. Augusta Christian, the Lions, need a big play right here.
3rd and 10.
Look for 83.
Good snap. Looking for him across the middle. Incomplete. Overthrowing everybody, and that'll bring up a 4th down now.
That's Michael Clifton, number 83. He's his go-to guy over the middle. He's open. Ball's just thrown a little too hard.
It looked like it just went right through his hands.
Yeah, that was catchable.
He does have a pretty hard throw, doesn't he?
He does. You got to make it catchable. You just can't drill it all the time.
So it'll be 4th down. They're in punt formation. The coach is yelling out to him, watch the snap now. Okay, good snap. Ball's dropped, picked up. Boy, it almost blocked, but gets it away. And they're going to get away from it. Well, he said get away from it, then he ran right at it. And it's going to go out of bounds, though, and it's going to be the Eagles' ball.
They start on the plus side of the field, 45-yard line.
Look at they just dropped it. One thing you don't want to drop is anything you pick up at Walgreens. You know, Walgreens, you can get your flu shots. They're now available at every store every day. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. We got our ace team with us. We got our '1 team with us. Tony's here, and we got Jeremy, the rookie who cracked the starting lineup. He's on the instant replay. Tom's back there pushing all the buttons.
Maybe we got to get Jeremy to do the WHHI cheer at halftime.
He's going to do the salty dog. We got to do him the salty dog song.
He is a rookie, you know.
It's,
big play.
Tyler Chisholm got the ball, and I don't think he really wanted it. Wow.
Comes right up from the outside from his right defensive end position, makes a beautiful play. That's number 83. That's the guy that dropped the ball.
That's Clifton from his linebacker position. That's a loss of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 15.
I guess that got him a little upset.
It'll be 2nd down as Caleb Lewis leads him out, freshman quarterback.
4-man pressure, that's all you're seeing right now from Augusta Christian.
Lewis tries to keep it. Now he throws it was a shovel pass, and they're gonna say it's a fumble.
Well, I want to see this on replay.
He tried to throw it. He tried to throw it.
It is a shuttle pass.
Yeah, he did throw a shuttle pass.
Down on the ground. How can they call that a fumble?
The refs are going to have to talk this one over. Clearly, it was a shovel pass. The end came across and actually got knocked down. And we got a.
It's still Eagles ball.
Okay. They're putting it down where the ball landed. I don't think that's correct either. They got to move it back to that line of scrimmage. Tonight's game brought to you by H&H Auto. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. The #1 place for auto sales and service on Hilton Head. H&H Auto. 3rd and 16, Chuck. Need a big play.
Empty backfield again, 4-man rush.
Ball at the 48. Throws a quick one to the outside and gets about, that's C.J. Evanovsky on the catch. And he picked up about 5 on the play. That's about it. Good tackle there.
Yeah, number 16 or number 16 makes the tackle. That's Kobe Brinson.
4th and about 14.
Plays quarterback and defensive back for Augusta Christian.
And seeing punt formation. Well, we haven't seen the snaps tonight. Haven't been very crisp. We got kind of spoiled last week with the snaps.
Yeah, let's see if Corey Cheadle can pull a goal one off there. Wow, right like a bullet.
Yeah, hits a line drive. He's trying for the sidelines. Gets it out of bounds at about the 18.
Inside the 20.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions with 3:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play.
That's such a huge part of high school football, is that one thing that usually suffers the most is your kicking game. High school kids don't get that much time to practice it. You know, so much emphasis is put on your offense and defense. But if you can execute well in the kicking game at the high school level, it's going to give you all sorts of field position. And once you get good field position, such as you have right now, from a defensive standpoint, you're making them start 82 yards from the goal line. I mean, that's really dictates what kind of offense of selection you're going to get. They got to run the ball.
Ball's at the 18, 1st down, being chased, throws it, got it away. The man breaks away. That's number 8, and he got slammed down. That's Nick Fortenberry. But not before he picks up a Walgreens 1st down.
But this is another underclassman, only a sophomore for him. He shows some great ability here, makes the catch, and is able to avoid 2 tacklers in the head upfield. And great play. Fortenberry, number 8.
J.D. Reichel with the stop finally, but comes all the way out to the 34-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Well, you have to be conscious that when the other team scores, that's when your opposing team scores the most.
Get a little pass to the outside, and again it's high and over the hands that time of number 83, his favorite receiver. That's Michael Clifton.
Yeah, Roberson's just got way too much on the ball here. I mean, it's just not a catchable ball. You just have to take a little bit off it, so you make it a little softer.
Well, he's a big target too, and that's That's a good weapon for him. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. Reminder, at the conclusion of today's game, we'll have the Powerhouse Gym MVP Award presented by Powerhouse Gym. Last week's winner was Kyle Weaver, and not sure who we got lined up this week yet, Chuck, but we'll see. A lot of football to play, 21-7. Quarterback's being chased. Now he throws it, and he's got his man. That's big number 38 that time. It was 83 when he was on his head. That's Grant Newman.
Well, somehow there's a blown coverage here because he's wide open. I guess they've been throwing to 83, and nobody thought 38 was going to see, even given a second thought that he might be able to catch a ball.
Well, that ball's all the way down to the 35-yard line of the Eagles, where it's 1st and 10, another Walgreens first down. I formation. Let's see if they pound it. Gives it to the second back through. Number 2, he's going all the way down to the 10, 5, and finally knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Boy, that's going to be 1st and goal. Another Walgreens
Watch
first
at
down.
the bottom of the screen where the block gets, the trap block. That's number 40 that throws the block, and that's why he springs them. Look at the speed that he has. Sweeting, we talked about before, and look how hard he is to bring down. He gains 4 or 5 yards after contact.
Well,
Wow.
it'll be 1st and goal now. Ball resting at the 3-yard line, and they're in the I formation, and I got to believe this has got to go to number 2.
Well, they had trouble scoring here at the end of the half.
Well, they go to the up back, number 40. Ball's loose, and it's going to go over to the Eagles. Holy smokes.
Wow.
Christian Andrews picks it up. The ball and the handoff, it looked like Christian Andrews was right there for the handoff as well, and he took it right out of the running back's hands.
It's exactly what happened. He stole the ball. And the officials are taking another timeout for themselves. It's a water break for the officials.
We'll take it with them. It's 21-7. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
Welcome back to the Eagles Nest. 2:11 to go here in the third quarter of play. Eagles on top by 14, 21-7 over the Lions. And just had a big turnover at the goal line. And I'll tell you, the Lions have been shooting themselves in the foot pretty much all night here, Chuck.
Well, you know, they had a couple drop balls that stopped some of their drives in the first half. Now you get a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line, and you turn it over the next play. I mean, that's just, wow. I don't know what to say. I mean, do you blame it on coaching? I don't know. You know,
I don't think you blame it. You know, just sometimes it's just lady luck. Ball's at the 10, and we got a little jump there. I think that, guess who that ball was going to go to? It's usually the guy that jumps, right?
that's it. When your number is called, you're a little bit anxious.
Yeah. That'll be half the distance and halfway to the goal line and back to the 5. They got to be kind of careful here. They don't want to give them up an easy score to the Lions. So it'll be 1st and 15.
Well, they got big number 82, Turin Quarles, at defensive tackle. You see him jumping up and down. Number 3, William Wolf. He's playing defensive tackle also, along with 83, Michael Clifton, left defensive end. You see the 4 down linemen. They're on a straight ahead charge.
Trips to the right, looking. The receiver and the quarterback were not on the same page that time. The receiver cut inside and he threw it outside. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 at the 5.
Well, play didn't have much time to develop. They brought a blitz linebacker from the right up at the top of the screen. That's the reason why he had to throw the ball in a hurry. But he did a good job of getting rid of it.
2nd and 15 at the 10.
If he didn't throw it, he would have been tackled for a safety probably.
Probably would have been. That's, as a freshman, at some point you got to get nervous. This kid's got, looks like he's got ice water in his veins.
Stop it! He's playing well. He's going to do better. He's going to do even better.
It's snap, quick handoff, and Chisholm not going anywhere. It'll be 3rd down coming up.
That's almost a safety. They tackle him that far back in the backfield.
Wow.
You know, I'm not so sure I'd be running, you know, a zone read back inside the 5-yard line. I might have my Wildcat out there or something, you know, coming out offense.
They may do a quick kick here. That's an old play.
Well, who's going to kick it?
Well, Chisholm. He's back there.
I'm not so
Third
sure
and
there's
19
enough
at the
room
1
for it.
yard line.
I don't know if I would call a quick kick back in my own end zone. But he's back there. Look who's back there.
Yeah.
Very good call.
And they're going to
And
think
they
about
called
it.
a timeout? Oh, no. Christian Academy called the timeout.
Okay, well, we're going to take the timeout with them. We've got 1:20 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the High School Football
On
Zone.
WHHI-TV.
We're back here in the third quarter play. The Eagles on top, 21-7 over the Lions. 1:20 to go here in the third quarter, and the Eagles are backed up, Chuck. You can't go much further back and still be in play.
Well, I was impressed with your play calling ability there. Coach Dale Planica called for a quick kick on third down on your 1 yard line, and that's what they had called, it looked like.
There's a snap. Quick handoff up the middle, and that's going nowhere. So it'll be fourth down, and now there will be kicking.
So you got two backs back in the backfield. This time it looks like there's not much of a read. It's just give the ball to the running backs so you can get some yardage and give yourself a little bit of room to punt the football.
It'll be 4th and 18, and he's going to be back at the back line there. So again, this is where snap needs to be good, and
well, you got it's a shorter snap. The kicker can only take a one step, and you don't want to step on the back line and go out of bounds for a safety.
there's a snap. Kicks
Oh,
away.
wow.
Boy, and he got rushed and hit. And I guess they got a piece of the ball because there's no flag on the play. Well, they're lucky they got it out as far as they did.
Well, this is very close to getting blocked. I mean, they go, well, I don't know if it got partially blocked or not. It got knocked down. Wow.
No call on the play.
Woo! Is that a good no call or what?
I couldn't tell.
Oh my
Even
goodness.
though we had the cracked Surf Pro replay there by our cracked Jeremy.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that was a
couldn't-
block kick.
I don't think he blocked it either. Got to
I
keep
mean,
it straight up in the air.
It was a poor
But
kick.
yeah. Anyways, it's 1st and 10 for the Lions, and they're knocking on the door again. Now they give it to the big back, number 2. This guy, they just can't stop this guy. They just got to keep running him out of bounds. That's all they can do.
Well, we're going to end the third quarter on this run. I think they ruled that he stayed in bounds. It might be the last play of the third quarter.
Clock is running, and now we got a whistle with 12 seconds left.
So he calls a timeout.
I think one of the players is down with a cramp, I believe. We're going to take a commercial break with them. You're watching the High School Football
On
Zone.
WHHI-TV.
We're back. Here's the last play of the third quarter, and it's not a good one. Not for the Lions. A bad snap. Quarterback picks it up and is tackled back at the 15. They're again inside the 5, and they don't have
come
any
up-
feet left to shoot themselves in, Chuck.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, you talk about play calling, and they put him back in the shotgun. As you said during the break, why don't they just give the ball to number 2?
Man, I'd
Wow.
give it to him every single time. It's going to bring up third down. We're going to take a break here. As the end of the third quarter, it's 21-7 in favor of the Eagles. You're watching the High School Football
On
Zone.
WHHI-TV.
Well, if you're loving it at McDonald's, you're going to be loving it here at the High School Football Zone as the Eagles lead at 21-7 to start the fourth quarter of play. Just a big play right there where the Lions, actually a negative play for the Lions, brings the ball back to the 16-yard line where it'll be 3rd and 13. Again, a shotgun formation. So they're gonna throw this ball here. Good snap, looks it, throws it, overthrown. You got to run the football, Chuck. As Woody Hayes used to
Well,
say,
they
when you throw the football, three things can
are
happen
wrong,
and 2
yeah.
are bad.
Yeah.
4th down coming up.
And there's a flag on the field too, which is going to move it back. I don't know if they have a.
They want to move it back?
So they're going to replay
It's
it.
got to be holding, I would think.
Well, you know, if they're going to move it back 10 yards, move it back 10 yards.
We got to hold.
Holding. That's a 15-yard play.
You know, it's got to be one of those things where, you know, either Kyle Weaver or one of his buddies in there is putting a lot of pressure and someone's just grabbing them as they're trying to get through that line. Now it all the way back to the 26-yard line.
No, 36. It's a spot foul. There's a spot foul on top of it.
Holy smokes.
I mean, that's a 25-yard penalty. You want to talk about things going wrong for you. Oh, you get third down over, though.
3rd and 33.
Yeah. 36 or 33, you're right.
They can still get a 1st down. Good snap. Again, looking to throw it. In trouble. And he's going to be sacked. That's Kyle Weaver got in there first.
Yeah, Weaver got in there. So did number 65. Let's watch Weaver. He's over to center. This is where he's been causing all the problems. See him come up, gets underneath there. Oh, it comes from the outside. That's Malphus.
Malphus and Weaver, and
great job. That was all quickness.
So it's back at the 46. This ball started. This is at the 3-yard line, Chuck. Look at the coaches out here. They're going crazy. They're going to have to punt. Good low snap. Dropped it. Now he's trying to pick it up. Now he's got to run with it. And he gets nowhere. Well, this is, you don't want to watch this. don't tape this and put it on for your youth team, that's for sure.
The wheels are coming off here a little bit. It's still it's not a cool night. It's not a real hot night, but it is humid, and it's really the players from Augusta Christian are getting worn out right here.
That's unbelievable.
You know, fatigue, Lombardi said fatigue makes cowards of us all. I think what he meant to say is fatigue makes us mistake prone of us all. Fatigue really does cause mistakes.
They went from the 3-yard line. It's now back at the 48, and they turned the ball over on downs. Unbelievable. 1st and 10, and this could be a killer drive if they can get a
wow,
score
they may
in
go.
here.
Watch them go for a big play right away. Now they do the zone read.
And again, Chisholm holding out with both hands. Takes it into Lion territory at the 45.
Well, they go with the safe play. The zone read, that's the bread and butter play. They run inside, get the double. You see the double coming inside there. Number 50 comes down on the defensive tackle. That was Nick Borgi.
Borgi. Now you got me confused, Chuck. McCafe. McDonald's.
Mr. McCafe.
I'm getting Facebook notices on my McCafe. There's a handoff inside, picks up maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down coming up. McDonald's is one of our sponsors here tonight. McDonald's restaurants of Bluffton and Hilton Head. Try the new Mango Pineapple Real Fruit Smoothie from McDonald's McCafe. Try it today at McDonald's, where I'm loving it.
Well, if you get to see Caleb Lewis take the ball out of the stomach of the up back in that zone read, that would have been the perfect time right there, because it looked to me like he should have kept the ball himself. Let's see if he does it this play.
Well, 3rd and 4. At least they're running time off the clock. We only got 9:30 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Now he's up under center. Now he's moving back.
Now they got the trips out to the right.
And you got one man down at the bottom of the screen.
Good snap. There's option. And this comes out. It's number 15. Didn't quite get what they wanted out of it, but that's Macarello. He's the other quarterback.
Yeah, this is a great play. Watch the defensive back come up in an open field here. He's got a man right down his back, breathing right down on him. Yep. Alex Martin, he comes up and makes it. That's a beautiful tackle.
And Martin almost made I think they're going to give him a 1st down on that. He got the 1st down.
Yeah, Martin was smart enough to leave him alone.
Right.
And not get the block in the back. But what a play. I think it was, we got to identify who that DB was, but he really made a nice play for Augusta Christian.
It'll be a 1st and 10, a Walgreens 1st down 8:47 and counting. The clock keeps running, and we're down at the 41-yard line.
That was number 16, Kobe Brinson.
Good snap. Again, the handoff inside. Again, it looks like Macarello. It is. Brad Macarello.
And David Westergreen meets him right in the hole. Number 41 comes up, makes a sure tackle on Macarello, and rides him down to the ground.
Macarello, only a sophomore, takes it inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. 8:14 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that team looks a little winded out there. Look with the hands on the knees. As you see there, the top left defensive end. That's usually when they're tugging at their pants there. Hands on the knees, that's when they're fatigued. Look where they line up number 2, the running back. He's the right defensive end. See him at the bottom there, Dale?
Right.
Wow.
They get a good block on him. There's a snap. Throws it. Ooh. Tried and thread it in there and just couldn't quite catch his man. He's looking for Fitzhugh.
Oh, wow, that was really well timed. Pretty strong throw.
Yep. 3rd and 8. That stopped the clock, though. And Coach Lewis, let's see what he comes up with on 3rd and 8 here.
Quite a turn of event in the last 4 or 5 minutes when, you know, the fact that Augusta Christian had a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Just a series of miscues. Now they got trips out to the right. Actually, 4 receivers out there. Single man to the left. It rolls that way.
Yeah, run it.
Oh, he's going to throw it.
Oh.
And threw it between the 2 receivers.
You see, you got to be able to count too. You got to look in there. When you look in there, you see 7 men inside, and that means that you got all the people are covered on the outside, even a double coverage. You got to realize when there's 7 in the box, that's when you run it.
Yep.
If there's 8, then you take your shot downfield, because then, you know, chances are you got man-to-man coverage and it's a lot looser.
Well, they're going to punt here, theoretically. Low snap, picked up, kicks away. Kick bounces, and it's going to roll dead at the 4-yard line.
Wow. From 1st and goal to 3, the 1st and 96 from your 4.
And you're down by 2 scores. It's 7:31 to go here in the fourth quarter play. Reminder, stay tuned. Right after today's game, the Powerhouse Gym MVP Award will go out to a MVP award winner here. We haven't picked anyone out just yet, but I'm sure we'll keep an eye out. A couple of opportunities here for that MVP award.
Well, let's see what happens with that defensive secondary and the linebackers. Zach Reynolds, number 11, Christian Andrews, number 12, J.D. Reichel, number 13, and Brad Macarello, number 15. They form the 4 defenders in the secondary.
I formation, number 2 at the top of the I, and he gets it. And he's met in the hole by a host of Eagle tacklers, actually a flock of Eagles.
Yeah, this is nice tackle by the middle linebacker. Boy, I tell you, Clay Oliver just makes a great hit. Nice job, Clay.
It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 5. It's coming up to 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
We got some other defensive players in there. 23, D'Angelo Clark, Rhys Dolinak, Nick Borgi.
Snap, quick throw to the outside, and it's incomplete. Is it incomplete? Is it a fumble?
No, it's no, incomplete. Wow.
That was close. Let's see where he threw it from. Boy, that was close. That'll be 3rd down coming up. This is kind of the situation that the Eagles found themselves in not too long ago, and had a poor punt out of it, and the Lions drove right down inside the 5 and couldn't
Yeah, they
do
started
anything.
from the 21-yard line.
Right. That's a nice starting position, isn't it? Yep, we got a timeout. And let's see, I'm not sure who took the timeout. It's going to be taken by the Lions. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here at the Eagles' desk. 6:47 to go in the ball game. The Eagles on top 21-7. And their defense is rising to the occasion. It's 3rd and 9. The ball's at about the 5-yard line as the Lions are in a pickle here.
Looks like they're being caged in.
Quick throw over the middle. Got a man. That's going to be enough for a first down, I believe. Here's the replay.
Well, this is one of the first times that he's able to hit the receiver in stride with a catchable ball. Doesn't drill it through him, he drills it to him.
That was the tight end, number 83.
Michael Clifton. There it is again, same play.
This time he doesn't get it, goes off his hands and incomplete. 6:33 to go. Well, down by 2 scores, now they kind of have to put it up in the air. But boy, I tell you, I would have been running that number 2.
I'd still be running it. Clock stops on first down.
That's true.
And I line up with the no huddle.
Well, he's in a shotgun now. Got 3 receivers out to the left side. Good snap. Quick throw. Dropped.
They've been trying to run the bubble screen all night, and I don't think they've completed it one time. I mean,
Well,
practice makes perfect, guys, but
I think even if he caught that, he would, because
Yeah,
he was falling to the ground. He was slipping down too. But
they have not executed that play once tonight, and that's probably the 7th or 8th time they tried it. Enough is enough.
3rd and 10. The ball resting comfortably at the 19-yard line. Eagles on top by 2 scores here late in the game.
I wouldn't be afraid to run the quarterback. You know, he's a pretty good athlete.
Snap. Another quick throw. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. That was, looks like number 8, I believe, but let's check it.
Oh, wow, nice job. Number 8 is Tyler Chisholm. He's not very big, only 5'9", 160, but he was able to leap like he was like 6 inches taller.
It's 4th down, and they're going to have to punt. Snap, and the kick's away. They're going to let it bounce and just stay away from it, let the clock run. Well, that's a little dangerous there, number 12, jumping over the ball. Anyways, it's going to go over to the Eagles. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball's at their 44-yard line, and the Lions need a big defensive stop here. They need a 3 and out to make this a ball game. But I think the Eagles can kind of smell some blood here.
Oh, we got another official timeout down in the field.
Well, we probably should take it with them. What do you think, Chuck? You're watching the High School Football Zone.
With WHHI-TV.
We're back here with 6:15 to go in the ball game. You're watching the High School Football Zone on WHHI. I'm Dale Planica, Chuck Zapek alongside, and the Eagles, they've been very fortunate tonight and got some gifts, and they knew what to do with them too. So they take over the ball here, 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Well, you got to give some credit to the defense. Played exceptionally well.
They were outsized, that's for sure.
Got a couple breaks going their way.
And they're going to run the quarterback keeper.
That's Macarillo back in the Wildcat.
Yep. Macarillo's only a sophomore.
Runs his zone read. Really, all he's doing is just getting 2 blockers in front of him. Just a power play off tackle. Old single wing play.
Picks up 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They still run that at Notre Dame, don't they?
No, we run everything. To tell you the story, I'll tell you after this play here. They're letting the clock run down. Smart play. Again, the quarterback keeps it. Picks up 2 more. It'll be 3rd and 6. I was in a golf tournament on Monday, and as I was walking through the the tables afterwards. I had a glass of water in my hand and I dropped it. It was ice water. It fell all over this lady's back. And her husband looked at me, and I had a Notre Dame shirt on. He said, "You must play for Notre Dame." As you know, we've had turnover problems out in South Bend, but hopefully those are over with. Well, we got a hurt player on the field. We're going to take a timeout here. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
The 2011 High School Football Zone is brought to you by McDonald's of Bluffton and Hilton Head and by Time Warner Cable.
We're back here at Hilton Head Christian Academy. Brad Miccarello coming off the field under his own steam. I think he just had a bit of a cramp there, and we're winding down here. 5:10 to go. We got a third and about 5 yards to go. 3rd and 6 maybe. As the Eagles trying to run out the clock here and preserve this victory. It'll take them to 3-1 if they can get there. And it would be the first loss for Augusta Christian. Now they drop back into the shotgun. Caleb Lewis got 3 receivers out here to the right. Throws it. Got a man, and he can't hold on. Incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's a catchable ball.
Yep.
Alex Martin just can't bring it in. As he falls to the turf, the ball hits him in the chest and bounces, hits the ground in his chest at simultaneous moment, and he can't hang on to it.
It's 4th down coming up, and we'll have to play defense here on the Eagles' sidelines. Chisholm back to punt. They fake some pressure. Good snap, dropped it, kicked it. Barely got it away, but boy, he got real lucky with that one. 23-yard line, 24-yard line out of bounds, and 1st and 10 for the Lions at that point. They were fortunate there. They got that one off.
Wow. Very fortunate.
Next week, we're going to travel back to Hilton Head High School.
Sure, they got a couple wins under their belt now.
They do, and I know they've got. I believe they've got Berkeley High. I don't know where Berkeley High School is from, but they'll be visiting at Hilton Head High School, and we'll be there. All the action here on WHHI, your spot for high school football here in the Lowcountry. There's a snap. Looking long, throws it across the middle, and that's dropped. He does throw a hard ball. Salty Dog is one of our sponsors here tonight. Salty Dog Cafe is where you can get your Salty Dog t-shirt. The t-shirts are also available at the South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road. And you can also just look them up online at saltydog.com.
Well, that was receiver's fault entirely. I mean, you have to be able to, when the receiver is facing you, it's okay to drill him.
Right. He tried to catch it in the body and just bounced off his pads. 2nd and 10 with 4:29 to go.
That just hit him in the numbers.
Throw it to the outside.
Nice job. Good catchable ball.
Covering on the plays number 23, D'Angelo Clark. He's only a freshman.
You know, Joe Montana talks about that when he went to the 49ers. You remember him, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
He was coaching with he was coached by Bill Walton and Bill Walsh, and he was talking about the fact that Walsh used to tell him to throw to the numbers. And that was something he never heard before. And Walsh said, you know, you're good enough. You can hit him right on the 1 or the 9. Just throw it to him. And that's what they did. They'd go for a number.
And as they say, the rest is history. That pass is complete and tackle, short gain. It keeps the clock moving.
And it's a 4th down.
Boy, just short of the 1st down there. It's going to be 4th down. You're right. Oh, maybe it's not short. They're going to measure. Again, tonight's game brought to you by McDonald's Restaurant of Bluffton and Hilton Head. I'm going to get over there and try that new mango pineapple real fruit smoothie. You can pick it up at the McDonald's McCafe. McDonald's, where I'm loving it. Let's see how they spot this one. Well, this is going to be well short. good 5 or 6 inches. It'll bring up 4th down. We want you to make sure you stay tuned for the Powerhouse Gym MVP Award. I'm not going to say who it's going to be, but we got a pretty good idea now. So you got to tune in. You want to see who it's going to be? You got to tune in.
Well, 4th and 5. You think you might finally see a handoff to Sweeting?
Well, he's back there, I believe. Tank Sweeter.
And they're going to do it out of the shotgun.
Now he goes up to center. Quarterback keeper. And he gets it, I believe. That's my guess. That'll be a first down, another Walgreens first down.
Stops the clock.
Just momentarily as they set the chains.
Yeah, good job by the offensive line, by the center. They got their pads underneath the defensive tackles.
I believe the Lions have 2 timeouts left. Now there's a little confusion there in the setup. It's a snap. Quarterback keeps it.
Get out of bounds.
He's going to run with it, and he gets it out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds there by J.D. Reichel. It'll bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, he should have been running the ball more all night. This quarterback's got a lot of good legs. Look at the speed he has.
There's some curious play calling. I guess that's the way I put
I
it.
was surprised to see him stay with the just a little bubble screen all night long.
It'll be 2nd and 5.
This kid's got mobility, number 10.
Good snap. Looking. Now he's sacked. Big time sack. He's saying he got a face mask, but no call.
Well, this is a quarterback. He's just a young kid, but he's got to realize Weaver comes from the outside, puts a big rush. You got to learn to step up. What you do is you go back your 7-8 yards, and then that gives a target for the defensive end to get to you. And then what you do is you step back inside. So if he does beat the offensive tackle, you're able to get a throw off.
Well, there's a timeout called by Augusta Christian. We're going to take it with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
On WHHI-TV.
Chuck, that Egg McMuffin's looking pretty good. I'm getting hungry. 3rd and 15. Big play here for the Lions. They try and keep their hopes alive. Snap looking across the middle. Got a man put up in the air and incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is just a tired team out there right now playing for Augusta Christian. And the Eagles just look like they're in better shape. They're faster, they're quicker. Which is the exact opposite that happened in the first half. It looked like Christian Academy from Hilton Head was getting worn out.
Well, that's what winning.
Credit their off-season program. I mean,
that's right.
They're beating a team that comes from a higher level. It's a 3A team.
4th and 15. Got a man,
Another
and he can't
drop
hold
ball.
on.
Another drop ball.
And that's going to turn the ball over.
This is fatigue. This is definitely fatigue.
We got a man down. He went down on that play. It looks like he may have pulled something. And that's going to cause a timeout.
Well, I'll get on my high horse again. There's absolutely no reason for all these muscle cramps. Absolutely none. The science is out there. You take your proper electrolytes, and you take a little bit of potassium. And everybody says, well, salt tablets. You need more than just salt tablets. And get a good dose of them, and or drink pickle juice, or eat bananas on the sideline during the game. I mean, just get the potassium in there, and that's what presents those leg cramps.
Well, Chuck, you're obviously a perfect specimen of all those drugs.
Drugs? Pickles?
Is you're what?
Apple cider
You're
vinegar?
about 83 years old.
I know. Thanks a lot.
But seriously, folks, if you want to stay in shape, go to the Powerhouse Gym, where they're offering memberships as low as $19.95 a month. Give yourself the gift of power at Powerhouse Gym.
I don't know why these guys don't drink apple cider vinegar before games. There'd be no cramps.
Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, that's about as old as of a potion you can come up with.
Well, I may have to try that.
Try it. If you can stomach it, mix it with some orange juice or tomato juice. You won't have any cramps.
Okay. Well, 1st and 10 now. We're still in the shotgun formation. I got to believe this is going to be a running play, but whoa. It wasn't a very good running play.
And you get the timeout.
And Lewis able to get the ball and pull it down, but that was about it.
Lewis is about 6'2", and he needed all the 6'2" frame to bring that.
He did indeed, and they
Snap
lost a few on the play. It's going to be inside of 3 minutes now, with both teams with 1 timeout left. But 3 minutes to go. It's a loss of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13, or 2nd and 12. The ball at the 32-yard line. It spreads them out again a little bit, and again Lewis back there. Snap, handoff, getting to the outside. He's got to try and stay in bounds, and he does. They're going to keep the clock. Yes, they are going to keep the clock going. Chisholm did the right thing.
And it's another Walgreens first down, too, I think, Dale. Gets the first down and stays in bounds. No. He's going to be a little short, I think.
Well, let's see where they mark it.
No, it is a first down.
It is a first down. You called it right, Chuck. Walgreens first down. You got better eyes than most people realize. 1st and 10. Inside the 25-yard, right about the 30-yard line, 20-yard line. Check that. The Eagles about to salt away their 3rd victory of the year against 1 loss, and this will be the first loss for the Lions of Augusta Christian. Again, Chisholm, the ball carrier, 2 hands on the ball, and just keeps that clock running at this point.
Yeah, it's Katie Bardador. I mean, there's. Bring out the fat lady.
Time to sing, huh?
Yep.
Clock winding down. Again, we'll be at Hilton Head High School next week, bringing you the game of the week. Berkeley will travel to Hilton Head High School, and we'll be there for all the action right here on WHHI-TV. Another good snap. Again, a handoff. This is looks like number 23. I believe that's D'Angelo Clark with the carry. Check it out. Yep.
Well, Alex Martin led the way tonight. 15-yard touchdown, 84-yard touchdowns, or 8-yard touchdown reception, 2 touchdowns, 75-yard punt return by Williams. Jamaro Williams, and that's been all the scoring.
Well, that's what they needed, and they got that they got up 14-0 early, and then rode that, and again, the team from Augusta just seemed to stub their toe every time.
They had the ball twice inside the 10-yard line.
1 interception, 1 fumble.
With a 1st and goal.
Right.
And so the turnovers just killed them.
Yep.
Otherwise, this would have been a much closer football game.
Oh, we've got another player down, I believe. Looks like possibly with cramps, but
but 7 points. That's a great job against the team. I mean, you just got to give a shout out to the defensive team there, led by 23 D'Angelo Clark, Jamaro Williams, number 27, Rhys Dolinak, who started for the first time tonight, number 35. Then you had Nick Borgji, number 50, Kyle Weaver, 57. We called his name enough tonight, making some big plays. Cole Malthus, number 65. Clay Oliver, the middle linebacker. Just a great job by that defensive front 7.
Again, inside of a minute to play. Good snap, hand off up the middle. And that could be the last play. That was looked like number 65 carrying the ball. That was Cole Malthus.
Cole Malthus?
It was Cole Malthus. No one can believe it here either. Walgreens has flu shots now available at every Walgreens store every day. So at Walgreens, you can stay well. Inside of 30 seconds to going, and that could have been the last play. We'll see if they have to put one more on there or not.
Malthus goes both ways, but he's 6'2", 250 pounds. So I guess, when they get into their big man formation, they're practicing for later on in the year. Give it to your big man.
Again, they're in that shotgun. Good
There it
snap.
is.
There he is. Right up the middle. Fighting for every yard he can get, and that's going to do it. As the clock, the whistle. Oh, the players taking their helmets off. That's not a good idea. That's your man, Borgie. The ball turns over with 4.4 seconds to go. Yeah, you just can't make this stuff up. Serve Pros brought you the instant replays here tonight, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. That's Serve Pro. The experts there can help you in time of need. And stay tuned for the Powerhouse Gym MVP Award to be presented following tonight's game. We've got the votes are in. They're being tallied by Punkin Wagnall's accounting firm and secret ballot. We'll know that shortly. And that's the end of the ball game. The final score, the Eagles of Hilton Head Christian Academy 21, the Lions of Augusta Christian 7. You've been watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.
We're back here on the High School Football Zone, and Chuck, we've got the Powerhouse Gym MVP Award to present tonight. And who have we got as the award winner?
Well, as you can see, Dale, it's number 19. It's Alex Martin, 2 touchdown catches tonight, 15 yards and 8 yards. He now owns the record for Christian Academy for most touchdown passes, receptions in a career. Alex, congratulations. And we have Travis Pedler.
Travis, you want to present the award?
Or Alex, I really appreciate it. You're breaking the record, man. That's great. That's going to be something you can hold on to, and this will be something to memorize it with. Most valuable player of the day. Have a great season.
Thank you.
We really like high school football around here, and we're proud to support it. So, again, congratulations.
Alex, now we have your parents here. It's your father,
Scott,
and your mom, Lori, and your brother,
Eric,
and this is your sister,
Annie.
and we have Coach Tommy Lewis with us. Coach Lewis, Alex goes both ways. What more can you say about him?
That says it all. I mean, that's the neat thing about our guys. We try to let our play do the talking, and that's what Alex did tonight, and he does it week in, week out, and not just in the games but in practices too. He does a great job.
Coach, anything else that about your team that you thought was special tonight?
I'm just proud of our guys. It's the first time we've beaten Augusta Christian. They're a tremendous program, always been a powerhouse in 3A, and the guys set it as a goal, to be the first team to be able to beat them. And I have to be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought if we hung tough, then it would be a good moral victory for us. And I don't like the way that rolls off my tongue, but the guys proved me wrong, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
Well, that's great. Alex, you're a senior. What do you have planned for next year?
Hopefully playing college football.
What schools do you think you might attend?
Hopefully Johns Hopkins in Baltimore. They want me to early decision, so if I get accepted, that's what I'm doing.
That's great. Well, hopefully we'll see you playing at Johns Hopkins also.
Well, thanks again. It's been the Powerhouse Gym MVP Award. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI-TV.